Philadelphia, I'm Bruce Buffer. It's time for the Anthony Gargano Show!
Hey, everybody, how you doing? Well, that's good. Welcome to PHLY's Anthony Gargano Show. I am, of course, not Anthony Gargano. I am Bill Matz. I am your director of fun and games for this morning. We are brought to you by our friends at Bet Parks and Parks Casino. You know we love our Bet Parks here on the Gargano Show. Joining me today, it's that guy VG. What's going on today?
What's happening, Bill? Nice to have you.
I am. I got to tell you, I learned a valuable lesson this morning.
All right.
Forever, my wife has been telling me, like, just put the debit card on your phone, have Apple Pay. You know, sometimes you lose your wallet. I do lose my wallet quite a bit. It's always
surprising.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna be in a situation where you just have no money and you always have your phone do it.
Wise words.
I go into Wawa this morning to get my coffee, get my breakfast sandwich.
Yes.
Put it up on the counter. It's like 9 something.
Mm-hmm.
I have $9 cash. They're not helping me. My debit card is nowhere to be found, and I'm just like,
Well, first of all, I'm impressed you have cash on you. It's impressive, but they would not like hook you up with the change.
It was like 9:18, and
right?
they're
Not buzzing.
She's just staring at me. I'm like, I'm in here every day. First of all, like you see me every day at this Wawa,
right?
And they're just like staring at me. I'm like,
so what do? You scrounge it around to change things?
I walked out. I gotta go. I had to come here. We got a show to get together, so I'm freaking starving. But I just was like, you know, just have app. I'm always like, well, what
you have? You have nothing in your Apple Wallet for paying?
No.
Wow.
No. I have like a Dunkin' Donuts gift card that's empty.
Whoa.
That's about it.
Like, that's wild.
I'm like, what if I lose my phone? What happens when the Chinese hackers get in there?
Yeah,
very true.
Yeah.
Now my dwindling, checking account with $18 in it, they're gonna take me for all I'm worth.
I mean, that's a legit concern.
And I was like, you know what? Why do you have the iPhone? Why do you spend money every month to have this thing?
Yeah,
when
and not use it.
You're not using it.
What
Use this to look at Twitter and answer your emails.
What is in your wallet?
Just
on
like
your iPhone.
On my iPhone, what is in my wallet? It's like expired gift cards and like movie passes, things like that.
A door pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Brevo to get into the building, stuff like that.
Because it's a real game changer.
It really does make everything way easier.
Yeah.
And I just see like Ava go into stores and be like, I got it.
Yes.
Like,
it's so easy.
Because I've had the panic where I was like, oh, my wallet. I was like, oh, my phone.
And I forget my wallet all the time. Like we're constantly out, and Ava's like, you don't have it, do you? I'm like,
you don't do the check, like wallet, phone, keys?
I just, usually.
I'm notorious for losing my wallet as well. That's why I got the magnet that goes behind the phone. So then that way it's always on me. Because I have the phone, I have my wallet.
I get your phone, I got your wallet.
And like, I'm a child. I have carried a Pulp Fiction style BMF wallet since I was like, since I was like 15 or 16.
Love that.
I'm on my third one.
That is awesome.
They eventually wear out, or I take it in the ocean and it ruins it or something.
Wait, are they like the Velcro ones?
No, they're it's fake leather or whatever it's supposed to be. But like, and I'm like, I can't have anything but this. This is it. He was like, but you leave it everywhere. Why don't you just you never don't have your phone? And I like today. Perfect example. Again, just listen to your wives.
Why didn't you just put one of the things back? At Wawa, why you had $9?
I was just flustered.
You panicking?
Yes, I was flustered.
Was there a line of people behind you?
Yeah, I was expecting them to be like, "It's 18 cents, sir."
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah.
This is Wawa.
There's
Take it out of the penny jar.
Thing right there.
Yeah, exactly.
But I was just flustered, and I had to get here. I was like, whatever.
So is that from here?
This is from my home. I just I always have like a 12 pack.
You never
energy
forget.
drinks.
You never forget your energy drinks.
No, there'd be no show.
Priorities.
If I didn't have caffeine, there would be no show. Like that.
Now, did you?
Sorry, guys, not going on today. Fiji, you're by yourself.
Did you leave the food on the counter, or did you put it back?
It was a coffee.
The counter lever.
A coffee with creamer and sugar. And a pepperoni sandwich. And I was just like, see ya. I probably made it seem like I was going out to my car.
Yeah.
And I was like,
did you say anything?
I was just like, I don't have anything, I guess.
Wait, so you don't have like 20 cents in your car laying around anywhere?
Where would, like, the fact that I have $9 on me is honestly a surprise.
That's impressive because I never have cash.
I never have cash.
Never.
I don't even know where it came from.
Yeah.
change, if I do get change, I just put it right in the little donate to whoever thing.
Oh,
I do that all the time. At Wawa, they had that thing conveniently there. Yeah, you just drop it in.
See, when I was younger and like had no job or money or anything, I always had change, saved it and cashed it in. Now, like I'm employed. So I'm like, 18 cents. What am I doing with that? And now it's.
I feel like it's always down my seats.
Had breakfast.
Yeah, it's always down my seats or on the floor. I think there's always a quarter floating around the car somewhere.
I have a change purse in my center console.
Change purse?
Yeah, like a little purse that you put like your change in, like a little bag. I call it a purse.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah, that way I always have it in one spot if I need it.
Jelly squishy things that
It's kind of like kind of like that, like a leathery thing.
Yeah, it's very like old womanish of you.
Oh, yeah, I adopted it from my grandmother.
Yeah. It was hers.
There's no one behind you be like, yo, here's a quarter, dude.
I was very flustered.
Yeah, all right.
Because I'm always so mad at people who are holding up the line at Wawa.
Are you?
You had this whole time. You get your debit card out. You know what cigarettes you're getting. Like, you had this whole time to figure it out. And now you're up here like, I was like, now I'm one of these people. I just got.
So you probably feel like there's like 30 sets of eyes just staring at you behind you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's a lot of pressure.
You could have gone to the self-checkout and checked out a couple items, air quotes.
We do not encourage that on this show.
I mean, no, you know.
I am not above the occasional shoplifting. I just feel as if, and I guess the feeling isn't mutual, Wawa has been there for me my whole life.
Yeah.
I can't do it to them, but apparently the feeling wasn't mutual. So that was the lesson I learned this morning.
So will you be adding your wallet, a credit card or a debit card?
Yeah, when I get home and figure out wherever the hell my debit card is, I'll be adding it.
I use the credit card because I'm afraid of the debit card on my phone. So I go credit card in case anything happens. But yeah. I'm fearful of the debit card.
I can't have access to the credit card. There was I was really financially irresponsible in my youth.
Who wasn't? Who hasn't been
paying my bills like 2 years ago?
All right.
Yeah, that's Ava has control over all that stuff. So those are the valuable lessons I learned this morning. Just do the thing. Why do you have the iPhone? And that brings us that wasn't the biggest deal. I didn't get my pepperoni sandwich. I'll live.
That's a solid choice, a pepperoni sandwich early in the morning. The cheese and egg or just pepperoni?
I don't like egg.
Okay.
I will eat the occasional egg.
Can we get a host in here who likes eggs?
I know.
I eat the occasional eggs, like if the diner or whatever, but I don't like the whatever that is on breakfast sandwich.
That is not egg.
I don't know
At
what
Wawa,
that thing
that's
is.
not egg. Yeah.
Wawa, fast food, whatever it is, not for me.
Yeah.
So I go pepperoni sandwich or pork roll if there is. No
Is there
pepperoni.
Cheese with it?
Oh yeah, pepperoni cheese.
Yeah, it's like a melt
on a croissant or a
bagel, right?
Yeah, that's the bagel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That not the biggest deal in the world. I didn't get my sandwich. But this is the big deal presented by Kia of Cherry Hill. We got to talk about last night's All-Star game. I just had a few takeaways. And until the very end, they were all not related to the game.
Okay.
I didn't really care. I will say, last time I was here, I was like, All-Star games, they're fine when you go on TV. Don't seem like an event.
You sat through it? You watched it?
Sat through it, enjoyed it thoroughly, especially with the way it ended. I'm not
the greatest ending
not
ever.
ready to be like, this is how regular season games should end.
Oh, I am.
But
totally.
That was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
The swing off is really cool. Schwarber winning and stealing the MVP from Pete Alonso.
That is the greatest All-Star moment ever.
Denying him the chance to even go by taking the lead, and then the AL doesn't tie it up.
I was so hoping for just someone cut the Pete Alonso. Let me just see his face as this gets ripped. All the glory gets ripped from him.
Because my first takeaway was right before he hits the 3-run home run in the game, they have him mic'd up.
Yes.
He is a freaking dork. I don't care how
stand him.
I'm just trying to, put my bat on the ball and take it if it's not in my zone and run the bases right. I'm like, all right, Captain America.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Like with no personality.
Yeah.
Like
he is
it was the worst. The choice to mic him up.
Right.
Who were the producers that talked to him pre-show and were like, he's the one?
Yeah. I'm so over, because he's big market. We got to get a New York guy mic'd up, big market. No, you don't. The guy's a dud. He's a total dud. That guy belongs
in a Kansas City Royals jersey.
You're totally right.
Complete anonymity. I was like, thank God for so many reasons Obviously he's a Met, so F him.
Yeah.
But
and New York. New York.
He's a dork. And
He's a dork.
I was just like, this guy, I can't. Kyle Schwarber is there like with his family and like just a cool guy.
So cool. Yeah.
Yeah, like he's pre-game interviews like with kid in one hand, like his wife's there with the kid, like, and he's just a normal.
He's a beer league guy. He's a beer league guy. I mean,
and like even able to make light of it, like his quote at the end: "One good batting practice wins you a trophy these days." Like, awesome. He knows it was like, okay, this is a gimmick, but all-star games are for gimmicks. The whole thing is a gimmick. And I thought the end was really cool.
I love the ending, and so
you're ready to be like, this is how.
I don't want to be up till midnight in the middle of like August. No, let's just cut it. Get right to the swing off. Let's do it. Let's get a little mini home run there.
Swing off is awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it makes it a lot of
really
very
cool.
exciting.
I mean, it's already gimmicky with the guy on second base.
Oh yeah, well I hate that too.
Yeah,
like that's the thing is once I've invested the 9 innings, I want it to go 17. I want to see how ridiculous this gets.
No,
like
I don't
the
want
All-Star game though. No, we don't need Vicente Padilla, the only pitcher left, so it ends in a tie. I'm fine with that, but I'm not ready to turn the game over to gimmicks like when it actually counts in the standings.
There's 3-on-3 in overtime. I mean, let's go. Let's just have people hit home runs.
That's still the game.
So is hitting home runs. That's the best part of the game, the home runs.
I really thought absolutely. There is still nothing cooler, whether it's, a pitching coach throwing batting practice or in the middle of a game. There is nothing cooler than just seeing a ball go 500 feet. Like, it is just awesome
but I think
to watch.
You shouldn't be like, oh, we're just getting our boppers, or we pick our boppers. So every time we pick Harper, Schwarber, it should be the next 3 guys up in the batting order should do a home run, mini home run derby.
It was awesome that it was our guy and he goes 3 for 3 and like has an all-time
clutch.
Because they're like, I think it's Smoltz like saying like, okay, well if he can get the first one, he has a chance to then go 3 for 3. And it's like, well, like this is Schwarber's whole thing. Like this is what he does.
This is all he does.
Oh yeah, just one swing and it's 1-0. That's kind of what he does.
Bat the ball.
Yeah, just put it in the seats.
He looked very comfortable up there. Took a bunch of pitches. I love the catcher too. Is it the Dodgers catcher?
Yeah,
As soon as it went out, he'd be like pulling.
Because I was like, because this is batting practice. It's our catcher and it's our guy throwing, so that's fun. Yeah. Like I thought the swing off was really good. The Hank Aaron tribute ruled. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen in one of those.
I turned the Sixers on during it.
Oh my god!
I don't know anything about it.
It was just like holograms and like recreating the moment of 7:15, and it was just freaking awesome.
The holograms look good.
Yeah, it was it was believable.
The holograms are amazing these days.
It's crazy what they can do.
Like I saw like a Dio show. Like I wasn't even at the Dio show, but I saw a video of a Dio show, a hologram Dio. It's awesome. I would definitely go to a hologram concert. So a hologram baseball mode, got to be killer.
The God Bless America mic swap.
Oh, I saw that.
That dude was a freaking pro.
We got video of it.
He shows his mic is not on, and he just like doesn't panic.
No, he keeps going.
Keeps his cool and just like waits. And they don't just come up and they flip out the mics. We have video of that. It was really
one
cool.
second. It was
he's just singing like, all right, the sound people are gonna fix it
they'll figure this
eventually.
out.
I'll be mid-song, but I'm just total professional. And when the guy swaps the mic, I don't know, it was a guy. When the mic is swapped, he doesn't even look down.
No.
He's just looking up like, all right, they're handling it.
Kept his cool. And like with like, you've done enough live anything to people lose their minds as soon as something doesn't go right.
Yeah.
I have been in situations where the headphones were tinny, so I am just getting yelled at while a show is on the air. Like, and he's just in front of the whole world,
right,
singing "God Bless America." No
all
music,
by himself,
he's
no
just
bandwidth.
Timothy,
here he is.
Spill. Yeah, here it is, right here.
Now he's going. He knows he can't hear himself.
Yep.
But he don't stop. No panic. Look at this. Eyes ahead.
And then goes right
to the top.
And killed it.
Yeah.
He was awesome. And he's just up there basically like by himself, a cappella. It's him.
Yeah.
He's a tenor. Timothy the tenor, I think was his name.
Is that his name? Timothy the tenor?
Yeah, he freaking ruled.
Yeah.
And like,
props to the audio people, man. And they swapped it out quick.
Like, I don't know if it was dead or they just forgot to turn it on. Like those wireless mics just die. Not in range of something. But great work there.
Yeah.
With the swing off, I will say, if like your idea, especially if they were to do it in like a real game, just next 3 guys up. Whoever's up is up.
We have Rojas.
If you can,
Oh,
just,
yeah.
if you can just
Great.
choose anybody,
Yeah.
the idea, and like I saw lots of dudes left early when they came out of the game.
Dude,
guys were in
that's
their
such a
street clothes.
violation.
Like
I don't want to see Scooble in his street clothes and leaving the building.
guys left.
Leaving the Otani.
The fact that we couldn't get Judge versus like that's what it
Yes.
should have been.
Absolutely.
Like, this should have just been however many swings you can get between Judge and Otani. Forget the other rules.
Yes.
Like, we got Schwarber that moment. Awesome for us. Great.
Yeah.
But if I'm Major League Baseball, I'm like, you two aren't allowed to leave. If the
Yeah.
game is tied, you two are the
How
best
can
players in the sport. You're going to do this thing. And also Cal Raleigh, not in it.
Right.
Like, and, that's a little
How could-
understandable to me. Probably tired. Yeah.
So what? The people want to see the big dumper.
It's 3 swings. We're not asking you
Yes.
to do like even like the old rules, like 3 outs or 10 outs or however. Like swing 3 times, bro.
Yep.
You are one of the premier dudes. I thought that was kind of a miss.
I get irritated seeing fans leave the game in the 7th inning, let alone players leaving the building.
Violation.
Come on, you're like, I get
Total
it.
violation.
You're missing your time off, but you're an entertainer. I know you're an athlete, but you're an entertainer. This is a game for the fans. Being entertainers, just stick around, act like you care.
Yeah, we have Jamie coming on at what 10:15. I think I'm just gonna take off. He's gonna come.
Yeah.
and I'm just.
There you go, Bill.
I know I'm supposed to be
Right.
hosting today.
Yeah.
but I think
Sure.
you guys got it.
Yeah.
Sure,
Like,
yeah.
I just like, I don't want to hear how much of an honor it is. I don't want to hear people complaining about they didn't get in. Like you're leaving early.
Yeah.
Just stay for the whole game.
So I mean, they know going in that this is swing off. I wasn't aware that it was a swing off.
I am really glad before they went to commercial, they were like, and this isn't going to extras. Because
Yeah.
I was like, well, I'm done with this.
Right.
I was like ready to turn on Hulu or something. And they're like, it's not going to extras. We're doing a swing off. I was like, oh, well, then I'm going to stick around.
Right.
I am really happy they said that before they went to commercial because I would have missed by far the best part of the game.
Yeah, I don't. So if you know that's the possibility, you have to give especially Judge and Otani. Come on, everyone wants to see them blast.
Like that's
I forget who
whole-
the one guy, the kid from Miami.
Yeah,
He wasn't made for that moment.
that's like Randy Arozarena. That's cool.
Yeah.
like, but it's
He's not a
like
home run
this
hitter
is
per
about the
se.
premier guys.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
the All-Star game is
100%.
about the premier guys, and that's who we were without in that moment. Again, worked out for us because we get to see our guy, but Pete Alonso doesn't even get to go up, which again, very funny. But no Otani, no Judge. Like, man, this is such a good idea. The execution was just like 7 out of 10, though.
I totally agree, man. It was a disappointment because I was thinking, where is Judge? How is Judge not here? And then I didn't find out till this morning that they had left the building.
Yeah, they were gone,
And
or
that's
they
that's
turned
crazy.
it down,
It's an
or
insult.
it is. I do like, and you see everyone out there when they're participating, like all the TV. Kyle Schwarber said, like they have the boys just sitting there, like it's a cool moment, and it's the first time this has happened.
Right.
That's I think like to gimmicks that eventually ended up working. Charlie and I talked about this on our show the other day. Like the outdoor games, great idea. The Winter Classic doesn't become a staple if things just don't work out in the very first one. It's Buffalo, it snows, and it comes down to a shootout. Crosby, the best player, against Ryan Miller, arguably the best goalie. USA versus Canada. Like, if without that moment, does it become, oh yeah, we do a Winter Classic every single year. This is a thing.
It doesn't get any better than that.
This could have been, oh well, we want to see it swing off whether it goes extras or not.
Yeah.
And just it was close, but just kind of left. I felt like left it hanging a little bit just because some guys decided, I don't need to be here.
Yeah. So I didn't even know this was a possibility. This thing, and I
remember hearing about it
this
last
is
year.
So killer.
Was this the first time it's ever happened?
Yeah.
Because
Yes,
I've
this was their
never,
first-
I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah. Nope.
No, I was unaware that's what I was like. Oh yeah, I do remember hearing about this.
So
Well, after it was like it had begun.
yeah, so I'm just like, what are we doing in extra innings in the middle of the regular season? Let's just do. I didn't even know that this was a possibility. I love it.
I probably like it more than like, the zombie runner on second. I probably like it as a concept because at least it's, you know what, if we're going to make it a gimmick, let's make it a fun gimmick.
Yeah, and it changes the bullpen. You should just bring out. You don't have to worry about saving an arm for extra innings. I don't know. I
Yeah.
think the sport could really use it too. I think people would love it.
It probably, the amount it would happen, I feel like it would just determine too much. Like if pennant race comes down to this, like really, and we have Rojas up, like that's what happens.
Yeah.
Like, oh well, yeah, we had Rojas up. Like we have 6 guys in the lineup who can't drive the ball if their life depended.
Well, I think you should be able to pinch hit for them. You just can't swap around. Like you can't suddenly make Harper batting in the 8th hole. I think you just, if you have Otto Kemp on your bench, you can bring him in for Rojas.
All right, we're gonna have Devon Givens on in like 10 minutes, I think, to talk a little Sixers. I'm gonna come back to some All-Star stuff, but first, let's take our first commercial break. Got to tell you about our friends at Rothman Orthopedics, because Rothman wants to get you back to what you love, especially this summer. Whether you're biking by the Schuylkill, chasing your kids through the sprinkler, or finally tackling that hiking trail, it's tough when your body doesn't cooperate, and that's where Rothman Orthopedics comes in. From aches after a pickup game to old injuries flaring up on summer adventures, Rothman's team of experts is here to help. They're here to help with evidence-based care and a commitment to restoring your mobility. They'll get you back out there and back out there stronger than ever. So don't let pain put your summer on pause. Visit rothmanortho.com/PHLY to book your appointment today and get back to doing what you love and doing it pain-free. Rothman Orthopedics, getting you back to your summer game is their mission. Now, let's talk a little Pico.
Anthony Gargano, PHLY, VG. My brother, you look hot.
Dude.
I mean, I feel kind of hot too, to be honest with you.
Dude, my house is like a sauna meets a steam room. It's insane. This heat's unbearable.
Well, look, this Philly heat is no joke. It's summertime, man.
Dude, if I could tell you, I stood with my head in a freezer for 10 minutes before I left the house today. Disaster.
Brother, just turn on the AC. How come you just don't turn on your air conditioner?
Trying to save some cash, man. Save the world. Save the climate. Go green. All that stuff.
Listen, I feel you. Do yourself a favor. I got your answer.
All right.
Like, do it solid. Check out Pico's energy saving rebates. All right. They've got deals on Energy Star cooling equipment that actually work and cut your bills.
So you're telling me no more freezer head?
No, not unless you want to look like a freezer head.
No. This is great news.
I'm serious. You're good, man. Trust me. Just head to pico.com/ways to save. They got tips for everything. Heating, cooling, lighting, you name it. It's Pico. We love Pico.
I'm in.
All right, thanks, Anthony. That was a real quick swap we just did there.
He's pulling a judge. He's out of here now.
Yeah, now he's gone. He came in just for this one pinch hit appearance, and now we're back. VG wearing different clothes. It's crazy how that
Weird
happened.
how that happens.
Yeah. Couple other things I took away. What'd you think of the ABS? Because
love it. It should be Friday night. It should start Friday night.
That was the simplest. Like for all of the dumb replay stuff we do have, and it's like, we still don't know. We're just making it up. This was, look at that. Yeah. And what, 10 seconds? Absolutely
that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Like
I don't understand because I heard Manfred earlier and he's like, well, we're going to try it out here. It's like, try it out. What do you mean to try it out? It works. We've seen it work in the spring training. It works in the minor leagues. I don't understand why it's not here. It should definitely be around for the playoffs this year.
The announcers were making a point to be like, well, it's in real life, it's a human strike zone. It's not, a perfect box. So a ball right on the corner might not actually be on the corner. And it's
blah, blah, blah.
You know what? The umpires are making it up entirely as they go.
Right.
A system, even if it's not perfect, is better than that.
I think they can adjust the strike zone too to different size players. Yeah. It's almost like they get talking points from the umpires union. It's like, just put this in already.
We just had a story a week ago about how Rob Thompson didn't go out and argue with an umpire because this umpire is known to then call an even worse game. And it's like, well, this box might not be perfect. Like, this guy's an a-hole and he's just making it up depending on how nice you are to him. Like, what's the argument here?
And I know that they know the fans want it, so why even tease us? Why give it to us in the All-Star game when we see it works? Don't give it to us.
Honestly, if it had sucked, if they were like doing it to set, oh man, that ball was 2 feet outside.
So 45 seconds every time.
No. And now it worked seamlessly.
Yeah.
That was not a good argument for, well, we're not ready yet. Like,
No, they got to bring that immediately.
ABS and swing offs, what baseball could be.
Right.
yes.
This needs to happen right now.
Make baseball great again.
Yeah.
This was just a stupid thing I noticed, but Brent Rooker hits a home run, and I immediately just think, is 25 really not retired with the Athletics?
Oh, did you go there?
I was like, huh. I guess I just never noticed before. Like McGuire, no, he didn't break the record there, but like won a World Series, won a Rookie of the Year, was awesome. I just found it odd that his number isn't retired with the A's or the Cards.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be the scandal, right?
I guess, but like he
Steroid
works
scandal?
in baseball now. Like, aren't we over this? Aren't we over steroids?
No, they're not.
Aren't we
Ask Roger
past
Clemens.
this?
Like, no,
Like,
they're not.
Barry
over
Bonds?
this. Yeah, Bonds.
Bonds is retired with the Giants. Sosa not retired with the Cubs. I went down.
Oh,
rabbit
Bonds
hole.
is retired with
Bonds.
the Giants?
I mean, I don't care if Bonds revealed himself to be a transformer. Like, he's just the greatest ever. There's nothing you can do about it. Sorry, he fooled you. Like, you saw this guy's hat size go from a 7.5 to a 9.75, and you're like, "There's
Wow,
nothing
something
we
might
can
be up
do."
here. Yeah.
Bonds, roll out.
But I just found that odd. I was like, huh.
I guess I'm trying to think of who they have. They have Ricky Henderson, I would think.
Yeah,
I don't think they have
do
a
decent
ton, do
number. It wasn't as few as I expected because they have had like great
Reggie
runs
Jackson?
leading up. Yeah, Reggie.
Yeah.
But I was like, huh, 25. Not even like the secretly retired. We know we can't do it yet because the old heads will get mad. But
Yeah.
once they're dead, we will. Just like you got a guy wearing it in the All-Star
I
game.
wonder if that's a league thing or a team thing. I mean, the A's do almost nothing right, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's an A's thing. But I wonder if the league puts pressure on them.
I do wonder, like, the Phils won't retire your number unless you're in the Hall of Fame, which I've always found ridiculous. Like, oh, you're going to let sports writers from
Right.
St. Louis and San Diego determine who your
I didn't even know
best
that's the
players were.
thing with the Phillies. Is
They
that
won't
it?
do it unless you're in the Hall of Fame.
Wow.
And it's like, I don't know why. Well,
Right.
Who cares? You know who your best players were. But maybe the A's are like
Finally we
nothing
can
we can do.
we can finally retire Richie Ashburn's number
Yeah,
because he
like-
got in.
yeah,
Like,
like-
what?
I wonder if the A's and like the Cubs, the Cards are like, well, they're not in the Hall of Fame, so we're not in any hurry.
I don't even think the A's can't even be that competent. They're just idiots. I
Yeah,
don't,
they're
like,
just not thinking about it.
unless this will be the big rollout for where are they going? Vegas. This will be the big
Vegas.
Vegas rollout. The Mark McGuire night.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
I'd be into that. I would hope that is
Yeah.
nationally televised.
Yeah.
Like that sounds like a lot of fun. Listen, say what you will about the steroid era. That ruled. Like,
Yeah, it was
dudes
fun.
Just hitting tanks like over the monster because they swung a little bit. It's like a check swing that could have killed the pitcher. Like,
Yeah.
like, that was a ton of fun. So I'm all for
Randy
it.
Rubart in the chat. He's like, Bonds, McGuire, Sosa literally saved the sport. I mean, that
It is
home run
true.
chase and stuff was fun.
It is true.
Yeah. But they'll say it was Ripken and his Iron Man streak because nothing sells tickets like punching the clock every day.
The roid era was great. You just had roided out pitchers going out against like roided out batters.
Well, that's the thing is like, look at these pitchers. Like they
Yeah.
were also juiced up.
Right.
The whole game was juiced.
Oh yeah.
And like, I find it just amazing. Like, and then you look at Pedro's numbers and you're like, oh wow. Like that's all it does for me is make the pitchers more impressive.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
oh,
Pictures of that era.
Like, yeah, he's just striking these dudes out, like not getting taken deep 4 times a game by guys who are bigger than my car. That's really
It's a
freaking
giant
impressive.
muscle.
But yeah, so that was my takeaway from the All-Star game, and I will say I am looking more forward to next year's than I was.
Oh, and I can't wait. Schwarber's got to be in a home run derby here. And
Has
it's
to
going to
do
be insane.
Has to do it. They got to resign him first.
Yeah.
That's got to happen.
I'm assuming that's a given. If that's not a given, I mean,
If it was a given, I feel like it would be done already.
yeah, I don't know. When Schwarber said, he's not doing it this year, but let's see next year in Philadelphia, like it kind of implies, kind of lets you know where his head's at. He'll be back here. If he doesn't resign, he's got to.
They have to.
Yeah.
After last night, especially, pay that man his
He
money.
was so good with it too. It's all about we bring the trophy back to
Back to
Philly.
Philly, yeah,
like
like,
we, this is good for
Just
us.
didn't like say it, but like kind of intimated, like, yeah, man, we should have had more All-Stars here. We're in
Yes.
first place.
Totally.
I'm the only one who's here. Like,
Yeah.
this is kind of ridiculous. And I get it. There's great players. Everyone needs a representative. We had guys pitch over the weekend, so that makes it tough. But like, one guy from a first place team from a major market that doesn't seem like enough. And
no, I mean,
one dude wins the whole thing.
Well, Wheeler opted out, but Sanchez should have at least been given the honor.
But that's having the guys who pitched and everything. It makes it a little different, but still, like one guy.
Yeah,
one guy there. All right. We have one guy joining us right now from the PHLY Sixers beat. My friend Devon Givens. What's going on today, Devon? Good morning.
What's up, Devon?
Good morning. What's up, fellas? How you doing?
Very well, very well. So my questions are mostly about your time in Vegas, Devon. How was it? And most importantly, how were the Backstreet Boys?
The Backstreet Boys were the Backstreet Boys. The Sphere was great. Listen, I'm a team player, so if I wasn't gonna not go and show up.
Who wanted to go? Is it just the Sphere? Or was one of our Sixers guys a Backstreet fan?
Don't forget our gal Bree. Is a little bit of a So
all right.
Her first time out there with us to get the chance to see the Sphere. So
nice.
We wanted to make sure that she had a nice experience out there. We saw, as you guys know, we saw Edgecombe with John Mayer last summer, and this time it was the Backstreet Boys. It was the second night.
You can't catch a break.
Hey, man. Again, team player right here, man. Team player right here.
Man.
Oh, that's
it's
their cultural experiences. It's maybe not the cup of tea, but their cultural experience.
Hey, listen, man. It was so funny because when we pulled up, right? We pulled up to the arena, to the Sphere, and everybody's in white. And we're like, first of all, we're not putting two and two together of which album they're doing, if they're doing a whole collection of their songs and all. So everybody's wearing white. We pull up, we're in all different colors. I got a black shirt on. Me, I get cold, so I had a jacket. My jacket was black, so I take my lightweight jacket in there. That's black. So we get in there, and of course everybody has white on. And as soon as one of the guys that said something when the show had started, and he said, "Thanks everybody for paying attention on social media and doing what we asked by wearing white." So we missed the memo. And the other part for me at that point, again, I'm a team player. I'm in there. I know some songs because it's the Backstreet Boys, right? So I know some of their songs
based on our generation.
Of our generation. Obviously, I know that one. Yeah. I knew a few other ones. I was probably at like 6 or 7 of the songs that I've heard of their set list. But the fun part for me also was just looking around the place and just watching all these people go crazy, all these things. I'm going to. These other 3 ladies had headsets on. They weren't iPods. They weren't the iPods with the AirPods with the wires to them. They had actual headsets on as if they were telemarketers, man. And we were like, why do they have these on? Am I missing something? Are they supposed to be on stage with them? And just the wireless headsets that it was fun, man, just because you make the best of it.
Is that like a walk?
Was it from a video? Is it a video they were in?
I don't know. I don't know. They were black headsets.
It's either cosplay,
right?
Which that's dedication, or this actually seems kind of smart to me. It's hard to talk at a concert. It's loud. You have like a walkie-talkie situation going on.
Oh, there you go.
The problem with that was only one of them kept it on for the entire show. The other 2 just had it wrapped around their neck. So
the other 2 were like, "We're done listening to you. We're here to hear the Backstreet Boys. Stop talking.
We're just dancing.
What kind of visuals? What kind of visuals do they put up at the Sphere during Backstreet Boys? Is it like old images of them, videos?
Some visuals of them, but I think it's also, by the way, the all white stuff. It was a Millennium thing. It was 25th anniversary of their Millennium album. That's why they were wearing all white because of that.
Okay.
But the visual was there were certainly some pre-recorded things that they had to do to sync up to the visuals around to go along with whatever song they were playing. So they had those types of visuals. They had different spaceships. They were, Millennium, so they're in space and they have different spaceships. They have some old pictures for a specific song about mothers. where they had photos from their youth.
Okay.
I think their significant others with their kids now and stuff like that. So it was good, man. So if you ever have an opportunity to go out there and see, maybe catch a better break than I. But the sphere is the sphere is pretty cool with the visuals and all, and how they put things together to make that experience pretty cool.
Are you checking for next year's schedule? A little Tammy Wynette or something out there for you?
I don't know if I can do anymore if I don't have any interest in the artist. There you go. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Yeah. So but it was pretty dope. It was pretty dope again as far as the experience goes.
Devon, speaking of catching terrible breaks, this Paul George injury, on a scale of 1 to LOL, how predictable was this injury? He's got arthroscopic knee surgery. Who knows how serious it was? It's just another kick to the gut of the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yes, I'll go with the LOL, Bill. I'll go with that one. Because, number one, it was unexpected. It's not like we're just waiting on an injury news drop to happen. So it was unexpected, and we were out there, right? Everything seemed okay. We were talking to the people out there, with the team and all, and we got no indication. Not that they have to tell us anything, but we didn't get any indication of anything that was ongoing with Paul George. So that the LOL was there. But yeah, man, it was a punch in the gut just because of what the news is. It's the same knee that he injured Bill in the preseason against the Atlanta Hawks last training camp. It's the same knee that he re-injured during the regular season about 9 games after he returned in the regular season. That was the hyperextension, and which ultimately turned into that bone bruise that he dealt with the entire season that we know affected his play. So with him now having that play out the way that it did, it's unfortunate. The one thing that I tried to look at and say, hey, at least it was in the summer. At least we are still 3 months away from the start of training camp, and hopefully he's ready to go by the time we get there, because they gave the only indication that they gave of a timeline was he'll be reevaluated by the time we get to training camp. All right, training camp is not until late September or early October. It's probably late September because they have the Abu Dhabi games and they have to start early and get over there for their 2 preseason games. So let's just say like September 25th. So we have a long runway for the 3 months for him to rehab that and have an opportunity to be ready for training camp. So hopefully it's something that, since it happened early in the summer, that it will not impact his time on the floor once they get to training camp. That's the only thing that you can really look at right now, because you just don't know. You have no idea.
Devon, what's a realistic number of games for him? Because I'm looking through, he had like the last 6 years, only one season. I think he played over like 56 games, happened to be a contract year. Like, or what is an ideal season?
He played over 70 in the last season with the Clippers before he signed with the Sixers.
Right. The contract year. That's what I said. That's the only one he's played over 56 games. Like, what do you think is a realistic number for him?
So he played 41 last season, and I would think if they were still in the mix, he would have been good enough. Even with the pinky issue, I think he would have tried to play through it. So I would say over that 56, but somewhere between 60 and 63, somewhere along those lines, because that's what we got in the beginning of the season anyway. That while Joel Embiid wasn't going to play the back-to-backs and with his normal load management, we expected that. But then they also had shared with everybody that Paul George would also miss some time just due to rest. So I would say somewhere in the low 60s if I had to guess, or over that 56, but low 60s for Paul George. Now that's just being optimistic. To your question, and to what that 6 to 7 year run looked like, and it's not that encouraging because of what we saw a season ago, but also you just want to know that you're getting a better overall production Paul George than the 16 points that he gave a season ago. Dealing with the injuries, yes, but he also didn't look good when he was out there. He had maybe a stretch of games where he had a handful of games where he looked good. He had one stretch of about 2 weeks where he looked really good. And then it was just more up and down play in and out of the lineup before the eventual shutdown for the remainder of the season. So optimistically, you would look at something in the range of 60, low 60s. and then you would hope that everyone else is healthy. Tyrese Maxey, most importantly, Jared McCain, VJ Edgecombe, Kelly Oubre, the rest of them, to hold their heads above water for those games that both Embiid and George missed.
Yeah, I'd be happy to see it. If he gives you 60, 63 games, I'd be stoked. Do you think the 16 points is more so like just mentally he was kind of checked out? This wasn't really the situation he signed up for when he first got here?
Yeah, I really think the injury part, I don't know. I wouldn't say that he checked out. I just think that it was more of with the lack of cohesion out there on the floor, where they needed him to do one thing, he's doing another. He needed to score the basketball. He's being a facilitator and giving up the rock a little bit more because Embiid wasn't out there. So if it's him and Tyrese Maxey, just go for what you know, both of you. Just go and score the basketball. You're so good, you're naturally going to pass the basketball. You're going to rebound. So you're going to facilitate. You're going to do those things. But I think that he gave up the ball a lot, and he did those things. So I would hope that with the opportunity, once again, of playing with both Maxey and Embiid, they can build some cohesion, and he can also find his rhythm with those two and everyone else. And then he's Paul George, right? So Paul George, we expect more than what we saw from the season ago with those 16. And I would expect him to be anywhere from that 20 to 22 on pretty efficient shooting. He did not shoot the ball well from the perimeter on the catch and shoot opportunities. That also guys played a part in it. And I would think that he would shoot better from the outside than he did a year ago. So a lot of factors, and the knee injury, a lot of factors played into it for a guy who's going to be 35 when the season gets underway.
Devon, I was watching the All-Star game last night, so perhaps there was like a fire drill or some other evacuation situation that ended this game about 5 minutes into the third quarter, because that's my only explanation for looking at a box score that says 74-58. What the hell happened last night? What went on?
There was a game while we were out there. I can't remember the two teams, but Bill, at halftime, and remember, they're 10-minute quarters instead of 12 in Summer League. So I think it was like 28-24 at the half in one of those games out there. So, yeah, man, outside of the one where the Sixers were blown out in game one against San Antonio, where they put over 100+ on the Sixers, and that one, this just seems like that's what Summer League is right now. And the Sixers not shooting all that great. VJ Edgecombe in the first half was scoreless. Well, was he scoreless? Yeah, he was scoreless in the first half. Just not a lot of good basketball last night from the Sixers until the second half when they picked it up. Keve Aluma was the one who kept them in it in the first half. And then you got the production from Edgecombe, Broom, Edwards in the second half to really put them in the lead and win their first Summer League Las Vegas game since the first Utah Summer League games that they won in that first one. Actually, they lost that one. VJ Edgecombe played. So this was it wasn't one of those that you're going to put in the history books and send film of this is how you do it offensively, because it's put up just 74 points in a Summer League game despite 8 minutes less than a normal NBA game. Yeah, they got to do a lot. They got to do a little bit better. But, they got the W. You saw VJ Edgecombe play so much better in the second half. And it was our first time seeing him since that Utah game. So it was good to see him out there. Good to see him play well in the second half. And I point that out specifically, Bill, because he didn't play well in the first half, scoring-wise. He did some nice things, setting his teammates up for some shots, rebounding the basketball, but offensively, not so much. So to see him play through that adversity, bounce back, come out there and score that 15 in the second half, getting to the basket, getting to the free throw line, hitting a three-pointer as well, and still play decent enough defense. He was so winded in that first half after all that time off from not playing in the Salt Lake Summer League that you could see it on his face. He was gassed. And then he was not getting foul calls, but then he was also just missing shots. He missed a layup that he blew. He made a nice play getting to the rim, going downhill, and just flat out blew the layup. So to see him bounce back, play through it in the second half, and have a much better showing, and them to close it out was encouraging.
I missed the whole first half. How did he look defensively in the first half? Even though the offensive game wasn't there, was he still active, and did he make an impact defensively?
I think he was just okay. He did some things where you can see it and say, oh, okay. So in the very beginning, in his first stretch, his first run, before he took a breather, he didn't look good at all because he's running up and down the floor. Nobody's scoring. And there now it's just missed shots. You're just running up and down the floor. A couple of baskets by Washington. But then I think on his second stint of a run, that's where you saw a little bit more of the engaged defensively VJ because of the, catching his wind again and being out there and looking active, looking disruptive, where you can see some flashes of why people believe that he has the tools and the skill set to be a pretty good defender in the league. So in the second half, once again, he really picked it up and he looked like the VJ Edgecombe of that two-way player that we've been discussing.
So I remember last preseason, we're watching the Flyers, and it's hyper focused on Matvei Mishkov. Like, this is what we're doing. People, oh, how'd this guy look? I was like, I don't know. Don't care. I'm watching one guy. Like, I'm sure you're hyper focused on VJ, but a lot of other guys who take the floor. Is there anyone who's really stood out for you positively or negatively for the Sixers through Summer League so far?
Before last night, Judah Mintz, who most likely he's not going to make the team because they don't have room. He's another small guard. He played with the Delaware Bluecoats a year ago and played pretty well for that team. But he's a small guard that they don't have room for another one of those. So he's played all right despite his time last night. He's played okay. Justin Edwards didn't play well in the Salt Lake City games. He's played much better since getting to Las Vegas. He led the team with 17 last night, knocking down 5 threes. So he played pretty well. Janai Broom, who is VG's guy, not one that I had my questions about.
I'm very curious about what you say because you are not a Broom guy. So
if
you give him a compliment, it's a serious compliment.
Well, he was good last night. And he was good last night.
I know it hurts Devon to say that. I know it's not easy for him to say it.
Doesn't hurt because this is now an experiment for me where I want to watch and see how they use him, how it's best to use him in this environment, not just Summer League environment, because I actually thought he would be better, VG, in this environment in the Summer League, even though it's a guard heavy league in the summer where the guards are the ones they're always looking for and bigs are lucky to get their opportunities. He's had some moments. I still think you can see where the lack of foot speed and the below the rim stuff could get him in trouble in a real NBA game once we get there. But he has to do what he has to do now, and that's all we can go off of. And he played pretty well. So he was good last night. And Boner, I thought defensively was okay. Still, you could see where as strong as he is, guys, it's funny because he does get moved around a little bit too much. So I've seen that a little bit from him as well. And even another guy, Keve Aluma, who I said kept him in the first half, he's a veteran of Summer League, so he knows how this goes and he knows where to fit in and he knows what to do. He played well again, but he's not going to make the team. He's going to be overseas, if not having some film for somebody else taking a chance on a two-way for him in the NBA. He's going to be back overseas. So despite that, a little disappointing in some of the other people. Once again, I'll bring up Hunter Salas, the two-way guard from Wake Forest, because he's one that can score the basketball, and he just hasn't shown it, man. And Justin Edwards was like this last summer, so maybe they'll just dust this off, shake it off the team, and not move on from him. They'll give him an opportunity with the Bluecoats and his two-way, maybe with the Sixers, to see if he puts on that weight, gets comfortable in the NBA, and shows a little bit better. But he's been disappointing so far in this Summer League.
Hey, for Broom, I always thought like he seemed like a high IQ guy because he's not the most athletic. Just in the college game, he knew like where to go, how to position his body and stuff. Do you think
certainly
he's just got to get used to like the style of the pro game, or do you think when you're watching it, does it look like he knows where he's trying to get to? He's just not quick enough.
I think he knows. I think it's more of the defensive stuff where you're seeing a lack of foot speed, and that's where my issue comes into because. When he plays against those 4s and the 5s in a real NBA game, they're much quicker, and they have the higher IQ, if you will, than some of these younger players, where they will be able to mix him up with his feet. If his feet are not set the right way, they decide to go another way. His feet are now crisscrossed, and he's already two steps behind. And now what is he going to do? Is he going to foul? Is he just giving up a basket and they're just pulling him out of the game? So, but his IQ we know that's one of his strengths. There was a play that he did have in one of the earlier games where he was on the left side of the floor and back to the basket off the weak side. One of his teammates was cutting off from the like the corner or on the wing, and he threw a nice lob to them off his with his back to the basket again, still with his left hand, but he threw a nice lob to them for a dunk. That's not easy to do with your back to the basket, but that's just IQ of how he sees the game and the passes that he can make. So that's going to be one of the things that keeps him on the floor, just knowing who he is, knowing his role, and making the right plays when he's out there on the floor, taking advantage of the minutes that the coaches give him. So I think he'll have his moments where we're going to be like, oh, he's fine. And then he's going to have his moments again where it's get him off the floor.
Yeah.
So we'll see what it looks like once they like him, though. The team likes him. Front office coaches, they do like him. They like the fact that he's tough and his IQ, and he rebounds the basketball. There's a few times where I saw, though, VG, in this environment where I would expect to dominate the glass, where I felt like he did not dominate the glass and he allowed other guys, maybe because they were more athletic and they can get up higher, where he boxes out, but they just get the rebound, and that's not like him. He snatches the ball off the glass and doesn't leave any doubt. So he has to do the things that we know he's good at to stay on the floor.
He's going to struggle against the fours, obviously. I mean, ideally, I'm just hoping he give you 8 to 10 good minutes a game with some rebounds.
Yeah, and they're going to be sporadic. They're going to be situational because I at least think Bona's going to have the edge.
Yeah.
Right, the advantage in that, but there will be situational times where Nick Nurse calls on Broom, and he will give you good 8 minutes. And you'll look back, we'll do post game, and we'll all say, you know what? Remember those 8 Janai Broom minutes where he had 4 points, but he had 5 rebounds and a couple of really good passes in there and made a difference.
Yeah.
All right, Devon, thank you so much for joining us this morning. You can get back to cranking that Backstreet Boys. We know that you've been listening to it nonstop since you got back from Vegas.
Well, I think we need a TikTok of the Sixer guys doing a little Backstreet Boys TikTok dance.
Dances. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah. Good luck.
Vince is watching right now like, that's a great idea.
Yeah, Vince is definitely saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Devon. Appreciate you coming on
Thanks,
this morning.
fellas.
It's Devon Givens from the Sixers Beat joining us. This is the Anthony Gargano Show, brought to you by our friends at Bet Parks and Parks Casino. VG, I want to do your this funny Flyers list idea you had.
All right, yeah.
So you came up with, ChatGPT.
ChatGPT screwed us yesterday.
Came up with a list of mediocre Flyers who had cult followings. Is that the criteria?
That was the question. The question, let me say, I want to phrase it. This chat, who are 15 Flyers who were pretty mediocre in terms of talent or production, but still were fan favorites?
All right,
I want to see how your list matches up with any of these 15.
All right, I like this list. So are you going to give me hints, or are we just going to go back and forth? How are we going to do this here?
So I give the picture and he has to guess?
No, he'll know from the picture. Come on. It's not hard. There's a theme through most of these being Philadelphia.
I mean, it's probably not a shock who the biggest fan favorites are, especially when you take like production out of the question.
Yes.
I assume this is going to be a lot of enforcers.
Yes,
that's what we're looking at here. So I guess let's just run through the list and see and see where we end up here.
You want me to run through the list?
Yeah,
all right. So number
not?
15.
Number 15.
Would you have Zeus?
Michael Handzus.
Yes.
He was a big fan favorite. Charlie and I actually just mentioned him yesterday as a comparison for maybe Jack Nesbitt. And listen, he had the hair. It's fun to yell Zeus and stuff.
Yeah.
But he was pretty good. I don't know if I'd categorize him as mediocre.
All right.
If the guy the Flyers just took at 12 ends up being Michael Handzus, maybe it's not the most exciting outcome, but it's it's pretty good. He was a good player on a lot of good teams.
All right.
He won a cup late in his career with Chicago.
All right.
So I don't know if I would go mediocre with Michael Handzus.
All right. Braden Coburn.
Braden Coburn.
Did he have a cult following?
I feel like he had he was one of the guys that was hated more than he probably should have been. And I definitely fall into that. Probably didn't appreciate him enough. Good defensively. when they first got him, he was, maybe there's some offensive upside here. We put him with Chemo Timonen. We're working on his one-timer. Maybe he never lived up to like expectations. He was a first-round pick in like one of the greatest drafts ever, but he was pretty good.
I just didn't remember him having like a cult following.
No, I feel like
I think this is a miss on
like,
ChatGPT.
People disliked him because he's big and not physical and like didn't score enough. Like he's the exact type of defenseman we always hate.
Here's what ChatGPT: a solid but unspectacular defenseman who often drew criticism, but fans still appreciated his longevity and moments of reliability.
I think now that's true. Like now looking back, it's like, yo, we could probably use a Braden Coburn.
Yeah.
But at the time, I think it was, this like, what exactly does he do? You know?
Yeah.
And it was, he's good defensively. He's got a long reach. He's a nice partner, nice outlet for Chemo Timonen. But I think he had the opposite of a cult following.
I would agree. So that's a miss. Number 30, Jim Dowd.
Jim Dowd. Brick, New Jersey. Jim Dowd lived while he was with
they
the
got
Flyers.
ChatGPT says, quote, hometown guy.
Yeah, from North Jersey. Did he have a cult follow? Like maybe because he was a Jersey guy?
No, he did not have a cult follower.
Maybe, what was he, 2 years? Maybe not even 2 years.
This is another miss.
Jim Dowd,
because I got some names after this that I think they totally missed out on.
How long was he a Flyer? Yeah, the final year of his career, 07-08. He played 73 games. That was it. 39 years old.
He played 1 year here?
He played 1 year here. Yeah, he spent most of his...
ChatGPT's wrong again.
Spent decent amount of time with Jersey, Edmonton, but like, not he was a nice player.
Yeah.
I think he scored on a penalty shot, on a slap shot, if I remember, and that was really cool.
I actually didn't even remember who he was.
I remember because he's from Brick, New Jersey. And
that's a good pull by you, actually.
And there's only like 9 guys from New Jersey in the league. Like you remember the ones. And when he was a Flyer, he lived in like the neighborhood next to mine.
Oh, nice.
I think he was like renting a house or like something.
Yeah, all right.
Like at that point, because he was only here the 1 year. But Colt Fowl,
all right, number 12, Riley Cote.
Love Cote.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean,
that's a good one.
One of the last like true enforcers that we've had because the game was in the process of changing. Still in town, does the Nasty Knuckles podcast. Yeah. He's really cool. Went to his Hemp Heels festival. He's been a guest of ours a few times. Cote rules because he was a heavyweight, but at the time there were still dudes like George Laroque in the league who had him by like 2-3 inches and 15, 20 pounds.
Yeah.
And he was like, gotta fight him. Like, no, you don't, Riley. No, you don't. And he'd hold his own, but like those dudes were like the heavyweight champs, and he was just, this is my role. So I think he definitely qualified.
Yeah, I would agree with that. 11, Jonesy, of course.
I mean, he's the president of the team now based on his cult following.
Exactly.
Like, did the morning show forever over at IP. And one of the funniest dudes ever. Not like the longest tenure here.
Yeah.
But definitely made an impact. Was really good. Even though he wasn't a spectacular player, he was really good at complimenting really good players. Like good on a line with Lindros, good on a line with Joe Sakic.
Yes.
Like you could count on him to do, and a little better than I think he gets remembered for because he's so self-deprecating. You're like,
I would agree with that.
Scrub, and it's like he wasn't.
No, he's not scrub.
Seasons. Yeah,
there's some scrubs that I think should have been on this. Yes. This one, Patrick Thorson at number 10.
Well, Patrick Thorson, I would put him below mediocre. But he had one moment.
Oh, they mentioned it. Flyer fans will never forget.
08, I think it's game 1 against the Caps. Takes a slap shot to the groin.
Yes.
And they don't stop play. And the Caps tie the game and then win it in overtime as he's writhing in pain. And we're told the rule is, well, yeah, if he got hit in the face and he's in immediate danger.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know. There was a headline the next day, like, Thorson keeps testicle. If that's in question, I feel like he is in imminent danger.
Yes.
But I will give him because he has a moment that, what are we, 2025? I remember all these years later. I'll give him that.
So that's a hit by you. That's a yes.
I will say that's a hit.
All right.
Like I will always respect that man.
All right.
He put it all on the line for this town.
All right.
Yeah, all on the line.
I think this is spot on. This is more from my generation.
Yeah.
Murray Craven.
Murray Craven. Yeah, that's pre me, but absolutely
Just like
like
a guy, but we loved him. We totally overrated his value back then. So that's a good one. That's another hit.
That is very much like there are so many guys this applies for.
Oh yeah.
We have overvalued so many just guys over the years.
Nope.
And underrated good players like Coburn.
So number 8 falls into the pattern. Donald Brashear. That's a hit.
Oh yeah, I mean Brashear, even as a fighter, like he was a premier fighter, but he was not an exciting fighter.
Right.
Nicknamed Huggy Bear. Like he was just trying to get in close and get you with a few uppercuts and not take any.
Yeah.
And that's smart strategy.
Mhm.
But you see Riley Cote out there, and he's just, I don't care how many times I get hit. Like,
Right.
all right, maybe not the smartest thing, but way more entertaining. But you will still see Brashear jerseys at games to this day.
100%.
Those awful orange ones that look like they belong in a video game.
Yes.
They're like sort of 3D looking. I just call them the video game jerseys. You will see several Brashears at any Flyers game of those.
All right. So number 7. This I still see jerseys on the games I go to. Ian LePerrier.
Oh, LePerrier. I mean, again,
Another
the
one.
guy only spent the 1 year here.
That's the moment there, right?
But he got hit in the face with a slap shot twice in one season, which is like, they loved him. He was here for a while. He's still part of the organization, but it seems like he's just here until he gets a coaching job somewhere.
Yep.
They love, he's great at developing players. Like, this is not how you block shots.
No, not face first.
There's
No.
50 shots blocked in every game, every night, and no one takes one to the face. It happened twice in one season to this dude. Stop dropping to your knees like you're a goaltender.
Who taught him that skill? It's a weird way. It's a weird method.
It is very much the hockey thing of like, do what you got to do. It doesn't matter what happens to your personal well-being, I suppose.
Yeah.
And did lay it on the line. I mean, he's here the cup year. He's a 4th liner for us, and probably could have used him in the cup final.
All right, 6th, an obvious Chief, Craig Berube. That's a good one by ChatGBT.
Best known for, finishing Jonesy's fights.
Yeah.
But like he was a great coach now. He's doing really well.
Yeah.
Coached here for a bit. But yeah, I mean, Berube is one of those all-time Flyers, even though he's not an all-time Flyer.
This is one, I think this is a miss. I would have never thought there was a cult following. Jody Shelley.
Jody Shelley.
That's a miss.
Just feels like he's not one of ours. Like he was a fighter, but like, I don't know. He's on the broadcast in Columbus now.
Yeah.
I appreciate all the fighters. Love fighting.
Yeah.
He's not like our guy though. That's not someone I'd be like, oh, Flyer.
Yeah.
That's miss. That's
All
swing and a miss.
Number 4, Radko Gudas.
Radko Gudas. I do think he definitely had a cult follow. Like that is like the height of Flyers Twitter, and like they called him the Butcher.
Yeah.
He just really probably underrated player, and he's calmed his game down a lot now. Like he's the captain of the Ducks, veteran D, but he would just be good, solid player, and then just do something dirty out of nowhere. Like what? Tomahawk chop a guy, like just throw a hip check that was really just like, you just put your ass into that dude's knee. That was dirty, man. Like, so yeah, I would think he definitely qualifies. He was okay here, but more funny than anything.
Dan Kordick.
Dan Kordick. I remember Dan Kordick when I was a kid.
I mean, it just falls into the whole. He had some kind of drug issue or something.
Is that what? I don't remember.
Like
the story of
I don't feel
Kordick.
like he was a huge.
I don't think he was like one of the like. You don't see Dan Kordick jersey still.
No.
I wouldn't say.
No, you do not.
Like that's not one of those. Oh, look at that. Like I don't know. I think that's just another. Oh yeah, he got cheered because he was the type of player.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit of a reach. Let's see. Number 2, Todd Fedoruk.
Fridge. I mean, there's 2 athletes I've ever heard of breaking their orbital twice. It's Fridge
and Joel Embiid.
And Embiid, whose job it isn't to get punched in the face. But yeah, Fridge was like one of the final, one of those end era like heavyweights that we had, and just it seems like a pretty good dude too.
And number 1, Zach Ronaldo.
Yes, I freaking loved Ronaldo, and he was just not good. Like, absolutely. There was and like Craig Berube, like coaches loved him because he was super fast. He was willing to do anything on the ice, dirty as hell, and didn't care. And they really tried to make him a player. They're like, we're going to put him on the third line with Sean Couturier. He's going to kill penalties for us. It's like, well, first of all, he's the one in the box half the time. Why are you making him, oh, yeah, we're going to count on this guy to be a penalty killer when he's the one serving the penalty usually? But they really, really tried to make him a player. And maybe Ron Hextall's greatest move, traded Zach Ronaldo for a third-round pick. A truly impressive work to get something.
Their summary of Zach's ChatGPT sounds on point: reckless, wild, and often a liability. Yes. But fans loved his chaos.
Oh my God! I remember it was when I was still covering games in the press box. There's like an afternoon game, I think, against the Penguins. Flyers are losing because that's how it always started. Then there'd be a 9-goal swing back and forth. He boards Chris Letang with one of the dirtiest hits, like the clear 5 steps, all numbers. Like, dude, you can't do that. Knocks him out of the game. He gets kicked out. But the Penguins chase him around for like a period. And the Flyers go on to win the game. And post game, he's just like, yeah, I changed the game. Like, you might have just ended a guy's career. He did not care. He was so dirty, but I always like, there's something there. And it's like, no, he can't play. He's just a maniac. It was like if you just gave a lunatic a stick and we're like, go at it. Like, go get him, kid.
So here are some ones that I think should have been on the list. Rob DeMaio. I don't know. People would support that guy on Sports Talk Radio forever. He was a nothing. Sean Antosky. People loved Antosky. This one, I think, is a no-brainer. Mike Knuble. I still see Knuble jerseys.
I just think he was really good. He did a specific thing, and he didn't do much else.
Right.
Like, he scored net front goals, and that's it.
That was it.
But, like, he was awesome at it. He was a 30-goal scorer, just, like, and probably scored more. This is before, like, there was a ton of replay, and a lot of guys said, like, I definitely had shots deflected by Mike Knuble, and he never went to the score and was like, that was mine.
Oh, yeah?
Like, he probably had 4 or 5 more goals every season, and it was just like, yeah, man, it, like, caught me in the cup. What, am I going to go complain that I scored the goal?
Yeah.
Like, yes! Yeah, but...
How about Razor Ray Emery?
Emery absolutely had the cult following.
I saw
the first stint, he gets hurt in 09-10, and that's what leads to Michael Layton. And he's here, he's Philly, he's back from the KHL, he's the fighting goalie. And then the second time around, he actually gets in the fight. And I probably should have been locked up for what he did to Braden Holtby, but, you know, it's hockey, so it's all cool. But yeah, I would say Ray Emery, absolutely. Like, not a ton of success here, but people love him anyway.
How about Maxime Talbot?
Max Talbot, yeah, I always think of him as a Penguin, and had one of the moment against Dan Carcillo in the playoff game. Like, I'll never be able to like him because of that, but he was good when he was here. He was a good player.
All right, and Joel Otto.
Joel Otto, I love Joel Otto.
Yeah, everybody loves
win
Joel.
Face-offs, Joel.
Yes,
like,
that's all he did.
Just go win face-offs, like 60% in the dot. Like, he was so freaking good, and like just one of those. Like, you do a specific thing and we love you for it. We're not asking you to do much else. Just go win every face-off, and he did. He was awesome. I think that was a really good list.
All right, so they missed on 5. 10. They got 10 right, 5 wrong.
All right, yeah, I'll take
Not
some
bad,
of those.
not
Others,
bad.
I'm just like, yeah, Jody Shelley was, he was a fighter, but like, I don't know, what was he here? 1 year, and he's a legend elsewhere. He's not ours.
Yeah, so maybe next couple of days we'll try and ask ChatGPT some other things.
I do like seeing where they hit and where they miss.
Yeah,
that is a.
So maybe tomorrow we could do another team with the same question, or maybe most handsome Flyers.
I like that.
Yeah? All right, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, let's hit our second commercial break. Got to tell you about the Bet Park Sportsbook. That's right. With the season opener coming up so soon, pro football about to open. You know it opens with our birds. You have to hit this and this sportsbook app only. It's the Bet Parks app. The Bet Park Sportsbook app and online casino has a great offer for new customers as well, so you can kick off the upcoming pro football season. It's an amazing 50-1 odds boost on your pick to win this year's Pro Football Championship. All new users who sign up and make a deposit receive a 50-1 super odds boost from betparks.com. Go there. It's got all of the terms and conditions. You can get your odds boosted to 50-1. That's 50-1. And we're not just talking about the long shots. We're talking about the favorites, because you want to get in on the birds again. Why wouldn't you want to cash in on your team winning? Because the top 6 favorites to win the Pro Football Championship this season, well, we know it's Kansas City, San Fran for some reason, sure. Baltimore, LOL. Detroit, Cincinnati, yeah, okay. And then, of course, Philly. Download the Bet Park Sportsbook and online casino app right now and get your 50-1 super odds boost on your pick to win this year's Pro Football Championship. It's a limited time offer for new customers only, so check out betparks.com for all the terms and conditions. You must be 21 and in PA, Jersey, Michigan, or Maryland. You play for fun. You love to win. You bet. Bet Parks. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
All right, let's talk about Ace Hardware, because if you're like me or Anthony or like our intern Hayden, you don't know how to do anything around the house. You don't know the difference between a Phillips head, a flathead screwdriver, and there's always stuff to do. And they take Ace Hardware, they take the stress out of these days, because if you got an outlet or something like that, you said you fixed last fall, Ace Hardware Home Services, they got someone for that, because now they're not just the helpful hardware folks. They're also the helpful home service and repair folks. From plumbing to heating to cooling to electrical, they've got trusted pros to keep your house humming all year long. Ace Hardware Home Services, they're bringing the helpful home, the helpful you love from the store, now to your front door, from Philly to the Jersey Shore. And what does Ace Hardware bring? Well, they bring experience. They're local plumbers and techs that handle everything from repairs, seasonal maintenance, to installations, even upgrades. They bring some understanding, listens to your goals, figure out what you want, and they're helpful. No matter what you want to spend on the project, they find a way to work with you, and they guarantee you're satisfied. They give you free estimates on equipment installation and replacement with trusted advisors and options that are best suited for your home and your budget. They give you service you can trust, and satisfaction is always guaranteed. Ace Hardware Home Services, more importantly, they're local. Their teams live and serve in your community, and they're dedicated to keeping their neighbors comfortable in their own homes. So give them a call for your next home repair project or upgrade or installation. Visit Ace Hardware Home Services online at acehardwarehomeservices.com to get started on your next home repair project.
I think I called an audible there and went backwards.
Yeah, that's all right.
It is what it is. We're professionals here.
We go with the flow.
I'm told, VG, that the chat loves a little wrestling talk.
They seem to go into the wrestling world every now and then.
Concerned because I'm wearing a GCW shirt right now. Like, I love pro wrestling. But I'm always like, how mainstream, never know exactly which audience loves it and doesn't. But if the chat loves it, I definitely want to do some wrestling.
I know, when WrestleMania was here in Philly, Philly loves a little bit of wrestling every now and then.
Philly is one of the meccas of professional wrestling still.
Yes.
It's one of our things. It's, a lot of history here. So I do want to get into some wrestling. You had an idea for the next couple of days to do our favorite men's wrestlers, tag teams, and women's wrestlers while I'm here this week. We're going to kick it off with the top 10 men's. And,
I don't know if we're going to agree on many of this.
I don't know. My list is probably a lot different than yours.
Well, mine's probably a generation older than yours. I mean, I have some new guys, but I don't know where Fraser's going with his stuff.
Yeah,
I got some wrestlers.
You want to bring Jamie in for this?
Yeah, we'll bring Jamie in.
Take a little short break, make room for 3.
Yeah, let's do it.
Why not?
We'll go to a transition real quick.
Yeah,
we'll be right back.
Cool.
Yeah, I like it. Welcome back. This is the Anthony Gargano Show, brought to you by Bet Parks. Just had to do a quick little mic switch, just like in the 7th inning stretch last night. Seamless, just as theirs was, thanks to some excellent production work from Andrew Frazier. Jamie Lynch now joins us. What's going on today, my friend?
I heard you say you were watching the All-Star game last night. I'm sure you were too.
Yeah.
I think them taking the World Series aspect out of it just made it like a goof fest. And I got to be honest, I really enjoyed last night.
Yeah, I want it to be a goof fest.
Yeah, like who cares? Decide the game with a home run contest.
Yes.
Have the ABS system in there. Have Clayton Kershaw. I thought Clayton Kershaw mic'd up, asking Smoltz like what to throw and saying what
I
he was
hated
gonna,
it.
I loved it.
Hated it because I hate Kershaw. I don't want to like him, and he was likable.
Yeah, he was very likable. It was awesome. I thought it was great.
I have a thing with the Dodgers where they're like our rival, but I also like them.
You do?
They were the gateway to the World Series in 08 and 09. We also beat them in what, 80 or 83. We like awesome. Every time we go to the World Series, we beat them. I'm for that. I'm for that. And Utley and Rollins were there, so I can't get that upset.
That's true.
My two favorite Phillies ever
By
were
the
on
way,
the team.
did you see Rollins this past weekend at the American Century Championship?
Yes.
I didn't. Oh, did he hit the hole in one?
He hit a hole in
Yeah,
one and won a
yeah.
Mastercraft boat.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It makes me mad when someone's like awesome at multiple things. Like you're a Gold Glover, you're an MVP.
You can't have
it's
it
just
all.
like,
Yeah, not fair.
I can.
And he said
Hole
it
one.
was his first hole in one ever. Just happens to be for a boat.
With the TV
Beautiful
cruise.
boat. Beautiful boat as
That
well.
was a beautiful boat.
Beautiful boat.
I don't know what the price tag of that
Very
thing is.
jealous. Oh, that's easy. $100,000 plus.
It looked like it was like no BS.
Yeah.
Like God.
All right, so we want to do a couple of things with Jamie in the last 40 or whatever minutes of
The
the
slowest
show.
sports week of the year.
Yeah, it's-
Call in the goof.
Yeah, man.
Let's
Make
do
me a
it.
bicycle clown.
I use that line to my kids all the time. Yeah, they just boss me around. I'll be like, "Make me a bicycle clown," and they don't get it.
Because it's at the time when I was working at Pizza Hut. Every time a waitress would come back and ask us for anything, it would just be like, they want their pizza a little more well done. Make me a bicycle clown. Just always it makes me laugh. All
It's a
right,
great line.
We're gonna do a little wrestling chat, and I'm interested to see how it goes across the generations, and also because Jamie doesn't have a list, so he's just gonna make stuff up.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of fun.
I was sitting there like thinking like, should I just make like a list? Because I never watched wrestling.
Yeah,
Nope. I tried once in high school. So this was probably like 98, 99. I guess it was. Stone Cold,
that's
Rock. Like,
99. WrestleMania was here.
Yeah, like everybody was talking about it, and I was just like, all right, let me like check this out. And I watched like a night or two and was just like, nah, I don't think this is for me. And I never went back.
Listen, it happens.
But I feel like I'm the odd one out. Everybody.
I believe you are the odd one.
You are,
low-key
yeah,
loves
odd, yeah.
At
wrestling.
one point or another, everyone was into wrestling.
Yeah.
Basically. But I have like now my wrestling group chat is like the 3 friends who are still into it. And then like one guy who we make watch it. 'Cause it's like, you're still our friend. Like you were there. You were part of backyard wrestling and you're still going to talk to us about it. Like, and that's it. Out of like everyone, it's like 3 guys.
Yeah. Tyler just told me his dad still like religiously watches to this day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Friday night SmackDown.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Monday night. It's every night of the week. Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Tuesday show.
Yeah, that's Ava is going away with a bunch of her friends to New York on Saturday. And my initial thought was like, going out with the boys. We're going to have some fun. And then I'm like looking at all the wrestling I have to catch up on. I was like, what if I spend 18 hours in front of the television?
AC blasting,
like, yeah,
fridge
just
full
like-
of beers.
yes.
What's your go-to when Ava's out of town, like takeout order? I go usually straight to the Stromboli or the pizza cheesesteak.
Ooh, there you go.
That's there's a really good pizza wings place like right around the corner. I'll probably do that.
Yeah.
But there's this Mexican place that I love that also has pizza. Ava hates it. So might have to go there.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Like she's
Whoa.
against this place, and I'm like, it's so good.
Like
It's the
Mexican
chicken's
pizza?
green. I'm like, no, it's just
It's verde
just
sauce.
marinated. It's just marinated. The chicken is fine.
I've eaten it 1,000 times. I haven't gotten sick.
But I'm gonna do this top 10 wrestlers thing. 'Cause
All
I
right.
think like my list is gonna be different than everyone's, I am assuming. But I want to hear VG's. Let's like just ping pong it back and forth, starting at number 10.
All right. Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake rules.
Yeah.
He's so good. And just like, that's what wrestling is. a dumb thing that you like,
Yes.
oh, I bring a snake to the ring.
In a sack.
I know this is the most popular thing of all time. Like, you are rich. Well, he tried to be. He could have been if not for, the extracurriculars.
Yes.
That's the Beyond the Mat is the most depressing movie of all time.
Is that the one with
Is that the series?
Beyond the Mat is the documentary.
Okay.
And the movie The Wrestler is basically like a combination of like Jake the Snake, Ric Flair, like just guys who blew it all and were terrible family members while they were the most famous people in the world. But Jake the Snake, an all-time freaking classic.
Yeah. All right, who you got at 10?
At 10, I have AJ Styles.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't
Still
know.
active
Yeah,
in
don't know.
WWE. He's 48 years old, but it was really the beginning part of his career. I think he's like the best wrestler of his generation, but he spent so much time in total nonstop action wrestling, which was on Spike TV. They were doing an okay audience, but it's not WWE. And if it's not WWE, it's minor league. AJ, he just high-flying moves. He could do everything. Good guy, bad guy. I just loved watching AJ Styles. And it was like the perfect time for me when I was super into like independent wrestling and non-WWE stuff.
All right, I just made a quick top 10 real quick. Number 10, I'm going with Sergeant Slaughter.
Great.
Good pick.
That's a good pull.
Just a freaking G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, a guy. I loved when they
Great
made
stash
him
and
a
the hat.
bad guy.
Oh, he went heel?
Does
everybody eventually go heel?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
Love a heel.
during Desert Storm leading up to that. He became an Iraqi sympathizer.
That's ridiculous.
And it was like a big deal. Like, WrestleMania was supposed to be outside. They're like, we can't secure this. They had to do it in an arena. Like they were like terrified because they made G.I. Joe an Iraqi sympathizer. Sarge is absolutely great. Who you got for us, Frazier?
So let me preface this a little bit. A buddy and I, we used to live together. So a few years ago, we would watch Friday Night SmackDown. Now there would be a little herb, mixed in there while we were watching. But there was always one guy that caught our eye, and we loved this guy. We'd always laugh at him. And he'd come out and he'd have his fingers up and he'd go, yes, yes, yes.
Is that Jericho?
No, his name is Brian Danielson.
Brian or Brian Danielson. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
we
that.
loved the yes.
I remember that movement. Was he a big fan of a baseball? Was he a baseball guy? Was he a Giants fan or something?
Hunter Pence started doing it with the Giants.
Okay, yeah.
When that came into prominence, and it was like a thing.
Okay, I remember like the playoff
So
series,
funny.
me trying to get this guy on to like have a back and forth. Okay,
I never heard of this dude.
yeah, I remember the yes.
He'll,
Good little slogan.
he appears on my list much higher.
Yeah.
Absolutely love Daniel Bryan.
What's with the name change? Is that
WWE likes to own your name. They don't really love when you can go somewhere else and use the name that they made famous for you. And if it's your name, it's like, well, what do you own my name? Right. like, I'm allowed to call myself my name. So they'll be like, oh, Brian Danielson, Daniel Bryan. Write it down. Genius. All right. Who do you have at 9?
I'm going chalk. Andre the Giant.
Oh,
just love the freak show.
That's
Yeah.
like, again, perfect. The carnival aspect of wrestling.
Totally.
But yeah, this guy is 9 feet tall. It takes him 3 kegs to get drunk. Come see if you can pin him. Guess what? You can't.
apparently he has like the most legendary fart of all time on the Princess Bride
He
set?
did, yeah.
Yeah, and
He
cleared
shut
out.
down. Yeah, he shut down production.
apparently it was like a minute-long fart, and Rob Reiner, who I think was like the producer or director, was like, hey, are you feeling all right there, Andre? And he apparently said, I am now, boss.
You might have
Like,
died.
apparently shut down the entire like set, and everybody was just like in awe.
Yeah, you might have died.
Andre the Giant, like if you fall down wrestling story podcast rabbit holes, like Andre the Giant stories are the funny.
Yeah.
Because he's just ridiculous and like a legitimate circus act. Like the guy is an actual giant. I have Kurt Angle at number 9.
Oh, nice.
Legitimate wrestler.
Real wrestler,
won the gold medal with
say,
a
he was
broken
like a-
freaking neck in 1996.
Whoa.
Long career, was just awesome throughout it. It could do a lot of comedy stuff, which was like, oh, he's like a legitimate athlete, wins gold medals, and then just comedy timing, hilarious. But so many great matches. Career went so long. Kurt Angle is just one of the best of ever.
All right, I saw these guys on the TV last Friday. I was at the brewery paying off owed debt to a buddy of mine who helped me move, and I bought him beers. And in the corner of the bar was old WWE WrestleManias, and the Bushwhackers came out. And you talk about just funny. A funny portrayal of a redneck. I'm gonna go with the Bushwhackers. Number 9.
The Bushwhackers were great because like before WWE, they were like blood and guts hardcore wrestlers, and then came to the family friendly organization. We're like, yeah, we can do comedy, and just like they're licking people. Yeah. Like I think one of them had the record fastest in and out like elimination in the Rumble for forever.
Nice.
Like 2 seconds. The Bushwhackers were absolutely freaking hilarious.
Yeah. All right. Who you got, Frazier?
My list is in no order of best to
fine.
worst, but
Right.
this guy, I just thought it was funny also because his like logo is a giant claymore. McIntyre.
Never heard of that.
Never
person.
heard of it.
He's got a giant sword.
Drew McIntyre's around now.
Is that the son of?
He's
this guy?
no, it's
No, I'm talking
same
about Drew
guy.
McIntyre. Yeah.
He I actually interviewed him once for a wrestling podcast I did back at IP.
Oh yeah.
They told me I was getting someone else though. They're like, oh yeah, you're getting like, and then like no one ever told me, and I'm just like expecting like Sheamus, like big redhead who's 40 years old, and it's like, oh, here's this guy in the middle of his prime who just headlined WrestleMania. I'm like, well, the questions are all different. Let's just see how this goes.
It's that big. Huh?
Yeah.
A headliner at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's get to number 8 on VG's list.
This is a bust out. Do you know Ivan Putski?
I do.
The Polish Hammer?
Familiar with Ivan Putski?
Polish Hammer. They're called the Polish Hammer.
That's awesome.
Outstanding. Yeah, it's before I was a fan.
Yeah.
A little before my time.
Sure. We're talking
But
70s.
absolutely, like I think everybody like that is a legendary name. And yeah, that's
right.
like the old school. Like, yep, I'm just gonna drop the elbow.
Yes,
That's
I
it.
call it the Hammer. Polish
I
Hammer.
went Bret Hitman Hart.
Nice. He was cool.
Probably the greatest technical wrestler of all time. The only reason he's not in like my top 5 is until he did his anti-America gimmick where he's like, Canada, yeah. He never really, he was just like, yeah, a boring character to me. He was just like, I'm a great technical wrestler. Like, I don't care.
The
man.
Hart's
I'm
in the
not.
family that's like cursed, right?
Yes,
Like,
he is the only one left.
Okay.
The Hart family, very tragic.
Okay.
Whether it's in or out of the ring, their lives haven't been great.
Yeah.
Rockhead's got an autograph Putski.
All right, number 9, because I just went off the cuff here. We're going with the Macho Man.
Oh, yeah. He's high on my list.
I was gonna say, I think he's a little low on my list, but it's all right.
The cream of the
Macho.
crop rises to the top.
Well, that's like everybody has a Macho Man impression.
Yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Slim Jim.
I mean, he's probably like a top 3 wrestler.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
But on mine, he's number 8 because
Yeah.
I just flew off the cuff.
He's
here.
also in Spider-Man, the first one, Tobey Maguire.
Bonesaw is ready, man.
Yeah,
That's
right.
That is something my friends and I say to like, hey man, I'm gonna pick you up in like 5 minutes. Bonesaw is ready. Every time. Every single time. But yeah, like the Slim Jim commercials.
Yeah.
His voiceover's still in them.
Yeah.
Like, he's been dead for 15 years. I think.
Iconic.
Yeah. All right. What number? Where are you?
8.
Oh yeah, my guy. I got a hard time holding these alligators down. Ric Flair. Woo!
Oh, I got Ric Flair way higher.
I probably should have had him on my list. I don't.
The Nature Boy.
The Nature Boy. Yeah.
That's Rick didn't quite make my list. He's in the honorable mention section, but it
Wow.
was a highlight at the final Wing Bowl. I got to meet him.
Yes.
And it was outstanding.
Yes. I think I was there.
He's Ric Flair all the time.
Yeah.
He's 140 years old. He's out there being Ric Flair.
Yeah, it's got to be
His daughter wrestles, right?
Yes, yeah.
She's like
Charlotte
really
is,
good, right?
Yeah, like the greatest women's wrestler ever.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Didn't know
Yeah,
that.
really good. Where are we now?
7.
7?
This is obscure. I don't know. There's a guy named Blackjack Mulligan. But when he would come out on, like, we would have UHF channel 17, right? He had this claw. He would apparently stick his hand on your face in the corner, and they would censor it. So they put this red X on the TV. And it would just be censored, and you could hear it, and then they'd come back, and the guy his face be all bloody and stuff.
I never even heard of that.
Yeah, so I just like the big censored.
At 7, I have Rob Van Dam, RVD.
Nice.
in a Philly legend because he was in ECW forever, like one of the final guys who like never made the jump until ECW went out of business.
Mm.
With my
TV
man,
champ there
Blue
forever.
Meanie.
Yeah, with Meanie.
Oh,
Meanie
nice.
was absolutely in ECW for a while, but RVD, like the coolest video game move set ever.
Okay.
And also all of his promos were about smoking weed.
Oh,
Like
okay.
every single thing. Like
I'm
when
a
the
fan.
Austin
Yeah.
316 shirts came out, he had RVD 420. He got
I might have moved this
busted
guy to the
on-
top of my list.
when he finally became WWE champion, he gets busted driving from Ohio to Philly with weed and had to lose. He had the ECW title and the WWE title. They had back-to-back shows, July 3rd and 4th. He had to lose both of them and then was suspended for a month. It was the biggest bummer. It was
And now it's
he
legal.
finally got his chance.
Yeah.
As no, he's suspended.
not right.
He's suspended. Yeah. But I loved RVD's. Who do you have at 7, Frazier?
I think he's one of the most annoying people. The Miz.
I love the Miz.
Do you?
Just because, like, he's such like one. He's
He's
a
the real
super,
world guy, right?
Like, yeah, he's a super fan who made it. Like, I remember why. I think it was like Real World 10. He was the Back to New York one.
Yeah.
And he was like talking about wanting to be a superstar back then, and eventually just made it.
Was he
Like,
working in wrestling during the
he
real
was
world?
not yet in wrestling. He just wanted to be a wrestler. Like that
Wow.
was his like loved wrestling, and eventually like made it. And he's still in WWE.
Wow, good for him.
I went
what'd you
with
go
the I don't even know their name, but they had such an iconic move that Joel Embiid inherited it. I'm gonna go with the Suck It guys.
Generation X.
Yeah,
the originals.
Everybody in high school was doing that.
Oh my God, it was everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I remember everyone doing it like at like the community pool. And I was like, my parents see this, they're not gonna let me watch. I'm in 3rd grade. And there's like someone wearing a DX shirt. I'm like, go away, get out of here.
I don't like this
Yeah,
stuff.
Shawn Michaels, Triple H,
Yeah.
China, New Age Outlaw.
Yeah, it was
I
a pretty
loved it.
pretty bold slogan they had.
Yes.
there.
It was just suck it. Like that's it. Like that's their catchphrase. Like, do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Suck it. Like that's it. All right. At 6, I have a member of DX, Triple H. That's where I went.
Oh, he was in that. Okay.
He was one of those guys.
Okay.
Him and Shawn Michaels were the originals.
So is it wrong I put them as a group, or do you have to individualize
I
them?
think it's fine.
Okay.
James.
All
Like,
right.
I love the interesting career arcs. Like he started out as this character and just like through the years evolved, and now he runs the company.
Yeah.
Like married the boss's daughter.
Yeah.
He's now in charge. Like he's just had a really freaking interesting career, and DX is my favorite thing ever.
Okay.
Like that's wrestling to me. That's my favorite thing of all time. Who do you have at 6, VG?
I'm sticking with the same theme. Shawn Michaels.
Oh, yep.
He's
Absolutely.
legit.
Number 6, I got The Rock.
Nice.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Great.
yeah,
He was great for
I mean, the smell. What do you smell? What the
Oh,
Rock is
yeah.
cooking?
absolutely.
And he had a comedic. You know,
the people's
Oh.
elbow.
yeah.
So freaking funny.
Yeah.
Like could do everything. And like I go back now, his matches hold up. He was actually way better than I remember,
Really?
like as a wrestler. Who do you have at 6?
The Jorts man himself, John Cena.
I am so out on Cena.
I was just such like that's my probably like sophomore year of high school. Like when I was just super into wrestling, I was such a Cena hater. Like,
Oh,
I
really?
went and like
He's-
now I realize like it worked.
Yeah.
Like, I was going to the show to boo him. It's like, well, like this is what wrestling is.
Yeah,
You got a
yeah,
reaction
right.
out of me. I wasn't going and getting a personal pan pizza while he was on. I was going to the show to boo him.
Sports need
Such
heels.
a hater. But now it's funny because he just became a bad guy. He's in his
Oh, he's
final.
bad now?
He's in
Yeah,
his
he was a
final
good guy
run.
back
He's
then,
doing
yeah.
like I have one more year left, and then I'm gonna go be an actor. And he's now portraying a bad guy. I'm like, I was always right. I was always right.
Yeah.
He is a bad guy.
He's like the best dude ever, right? He's
Yeah,
granted
he's like-
more Make-A-Wish
more wishes
things
than, like,
anyone by like
in history.
by like 10 times.
Yeah,
He's also like funny. He's like a funny actor.
I've seen him in
Hilarious.
some
Like Ricky
cameos where he's
Stenicki.
funny.
Did you
Yeah.
see
Yeah,
that
yeah,
movie? Like,
I didn't see it, but I've seen
He's
it.
actually funny in it. Like
Vacation Friends, really
Vacation
funny.
Friends, yeah.
Blockers with the
Oh yeah.
There's a hen on the cover.
Yes,
I don't know if
yeah.
we can say it. So yeah, he's absolutely hilarious. Like he's gonna be
The
a pretty
chug,
decent
the
actor.
chug in that movie.
He's gonna be like a pretty decent, at least comedic actor,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
The Rock.
Mm.
So that's 6. Number 5, I have Macho Man. I mean, it's Macho Man.
Yeah.
Probably should be number 1.
I have him too, so
Yeah.
well, not to give it away.
Yeah.
But
That's fine. Where are you at?
Mankind.
Ah.
I'm a big Mankind
forgot
fan.
about
Are you not a Mankind fan?
Oh no, he's my number 1.
Is he?
Mick Foley is my all-time favorite professional wrestler.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just like a dude who put his body on the line
He
every
had a
single
lot of
night.
injuries, right?
Like, oh my god,
and like didn't miss time.
never, like rarely ever missed time, and just like the dive off the Hell in a Cell is iconic, and he had like 3 crazy bumps that night. Just I'll go through it after that, and then that probably wasn't enough. Let's break out some thumbtacks. Like he was the absolute great. I freaking love and decent writer.
Yeah.
He's written a bunch of books. They're decent.
Wow.
Like he's not a big dummy. He's pretty smart, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Number 5, I got the Undertaker.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
Classic.
It's just
Iconic.
great.
It's the best. Like I've seen it so many times. And like last time I was at a show with my friend where he was like maybe gonna be there. We're walking in a few minutes late, and we hear the gong, and we're like, we start running.
Yeah.
We are in our 30s. We are now running through the Wells Fargo Center to go see this 90-year-old man walk his way to the ring. Like, still great.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Pro wrestling, you have no
Didn't
age.
he hide under the stage at the link or something?
Yeah, he was like under the ring for a while.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That was great. Total
Yes,
darkness.
no.
You hear
he's
And who is it? Paul Bearer?
yeah, Paul Bear.
Yeah, that's great.
it's a great
The
name.
dumbest, it could be the dumbest thing. Like, oh, he's like a zombie or like
A funeral director or great digger.
yeah, it's the greatest character of all time, actually. This is just number 1. Where were you with this, Andrew?
Mr. Hollywood himself, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
I mean,
I probably should have one. He should be on the top 10 list, but
it was just like,
it's always corny, I felt.
yeah, that's the
I
Hulkamania stuff. Like,
I have him
it's
number
only
1.
good for kids.
Like
Is
to
it
me,
number 1?
put wrestling on the map.
And that's when you're a little kid, like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Hulkamania stuff is awesome.
Yeah.
And that just like wore thin. And then when the NWO stuff started, like I was on the other channel. I just didn't watch that much WCW.
He was like 32 at his like peak, and he looked like
He looked like 100.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like he looks now, and he's 70.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't aged that much between 70 and 35.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he kind of looks the
the
same.
same.
If you want to meet him, you can. Down in Clearwater,
Oh,
he
yeah.
has a bar.
Well,
called
I was
Hogan's
just looking for the
Hangout.
pictures of it
Yeah,
because
and-
we went there. Apparently, he's there every like
Every
Tuesday.
Monday. It's Monday. He
for
does
karaoke.
karaoke.
Yeah, everybody in Clearwater was like, "Yeah, Hulk's around all the time."
He just walks around hoping to get noticed.
Yeah.
Like that's Hulk Hogan is just trying to be Hulk Hogan places. I don't remember what number we're on. Whose turn
I
it
go
is.
Roddy
I think we're
Piper.
a 5.
I freaking love
Roddy Piper as a kid was just
I-
like, oh my god.
My first dog, my dad and I named Rowdy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's absolutely love Piper. He is, I think, one of the Ritzes in town is showing They Live on Saturday night at like 11:30.
Oh,
yeah,
spectacular
yeah.
movie.
So might go check that out that
Yeah.
night. But yeah, Roddy Piper, like one of the best talkers ever. Just
Yeah.
perfect bad
Pitt,
guy.
he had his little talk
yeah.
show.
Yeah, let's just turn a segment over to him.
Yeah.
You know, here it is. I'm a big fan of Roddy Piper. Where number 4 on my list is Daniel Bryan Danielson, the Yes Chance.
Yes.
I like again
Yes.
when he was doing the independent portion of his career is when I was a super big fan of that stuff, and he just ruled, like just kicked people in the head and made them tap out with a million different moves. I like the violence. Like he was a violent guy.
That's it sells in that industry. Number 4, I got the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh yeah,
he was
dude,
fun.
Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, man.
The mask,
Everyone
awesome.
loved the Warrior.
Just like had to be on a lot of drugs, right?
Oh yeah. Steroids are- I mean, it was the 80s in the
driving the robot.
it's the 80s in the WWF.
Yeah.
And he had a crazy like falling out with Vince McMahon. They didn't talk forever, hated each other. Finally comes back into the fold, gets inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame on a like Saturday, WrestleMania Sunday, cuts a promo on Raw on Monday, dies like walking out to his car in New Orleans on Tuesday.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Just dropped dead.
Wow.
Like one of the wildest, and it all came full circle for him.
Huh.
Like everyone was a Warrior fan as a kid, though.
Yeah.
The streamers,
Yeah,
shaking the
yeah.
room,
Oh yeah. Oh
just
yeah.
the music,
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam. So
Yeah.
good. Where are we? 4 for Frazier?
Yeah, one of the better names in wrestling, the head of the table, Roman Reigns.
Isn't he a Rock cousin or something?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Every Samoan.
like a
play football
lineage.
too?
Yeah, he was at Georgia Tech
Yeah.
with Megatron. and tried out in
Wild.
the CFL. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I think he just came back. I got a lot of catching up to do this weekend, but he's been around a long freaking time.
When you
now.
say catching up, like how many like matches
I
are
got
we
a
talking?
few. I got a few weeks of stuff, like 2-3 weeks of stuff
Okay.
to catch up on pay-per-view.
Will you keep like chronologically in order
yeah.
and like
Yeah.
Some things I'll just jump around. Like I just want to see one match on like a Wednesday night show or something. But I'll try to keep it chronological. Number 3, I have CM Punk.
No, that's fun. Yeah.
Loved CM Punk from the first time I saw him. He's got a Bouncing Souls tattoo. That's like one of my favorite bands ever. And he was just like, he looked like my friends. Like again, sophomore year of high school, this is what the people I hung out with looked like.
Yeah.
Like just, yeah, man, like you're going to the Grange to see a show. Like that's what it was. And he had a couple matches in Ring of Honor with Samoa Joe that I think are the best matches of all time.
awesome.
All right.
Number 3, is it?
Yeah.
I got Stone Cold.
Solid.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you can't go wrong with
crushing
that.
beers and just pouring them all over yourself.
Perfect.
What a
like,
move.
Just
Yeah.
made Mondays.
Real simple. Just
Yeah,
keep
like-
it simple out there for the
Like,
people.
stun your boss, give the finger, chug some beers, and beat up everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just good stick.
Just swear.
Yeah.
Like, it was so much fun. Like being 10 and watching this, it was like, this is great.
Yeah.
Like, it was perfect time. Like this is when South Park, Beavis and but like
Yeah.
Jerry Springer, and he was just like the wrestling part of that.
Who you got, VG?
Iron Sheik. He was so much fun. He was a great heel.
Yes.
That is a
So
good
good.
one.
I love the boots, the
Yeah,
curled pointed
God.
boots. That was so
Camel
good.
clutch.
It just looks painful.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't look like fun at all. Like, where'd you go first?
Number 3, Rey Mysterio.
I know the
Oh,
name,
yeah?
but don't know much else.
Probably
It's like luchador.
greatest
guy.
luchador ever. Like still wrestling. His kid is now like
Oh, really?
20 something in wrestling. They've had programs together. Rey Mysterio, so freaking entertaining, especially like Mondays in the 90s. Just I'm gonna do 9 flips. All right, great stuff. At 2 and 1, already mentioned for me. So I'll just Shawn Michaels,
Yeah.
probably the greatest matches ever. Like just his
Yeah.
whole career, every match was great. And number 1 was Mick Foley again. 'Cause
Yeah.
he did everything. Every
Yeah.
great stunt was him.
My 2 was Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. Number 1, Hulk.
It makes sense.
As a noob that never really watched,
is
like those
a-
guys were so big.
That's a Mount Rushmore. Like, yes,
Yeah.
those two are on. it.
Yeah. 2's Macho Man. 1 for me. No one will ever beat Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Like to see him just flying off
That's
the
in Big
top
Daddy.
rope. Is it?
Yeah, they meant Adam Sandler, I think, loved
Dude,
Superfly
it was
Snuka.
just nothing like this big Samoan just flying off the top rope.
He wasn't the ass guy, right? Was that Rafiki or something? Who would like
Rikishi.
yes.
Yes.
When he would like ass face the people.
Yes, the stink face.
The stink face.
Oh my
That guy should have been on my list for that alone.
I forgot about that.
What rounds out your list, Fraser?
My 2 was Triple H,
Yep.
and then my number 1 was The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. N64, me and my brother used to play the game all the time, and I was always The Rock.
Those are classics of, especially like people around our age. That's what you grew up with.
Yeah.
Like Triple H and The Rock. That was probably my favorite match ever. Those two ladder match, SummerSlam '98. It's awesome. They just beat the hell out of each
the
other.
names of the pub that people were saying they like Dusty Rhodes. Someone like Coco Beware. Do you remember him?
I never even
He
heard
brought
that
the
name.
parrot. to the
Yeah,
ring.
he'd come out with a
Yeah.
parrot on him with
Don't
this
even know that.
terrible
name.
dance.
Yes.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Just
I mean,
Brought-
Beefcake's great.
brought Shears to the ring. Was employed forever. Wherever Hulk Hogan was, it was like, yeah, that guy's with me. Like, just had 10 different characters, but Brutus was his most famous, probably.
I just realized the chat is bringing it up. None of us said Stone Cold.
I did.
Yeah, he did.
I had
You
him
did?
number 3.
Oh,
Yeah, Stone Cold, baby.
Stone
Oh,
Cold
they're
was awesome. He
misleading
just
me.
wasn't like my guy at the time.
Yeah,
I
same.
get it.
He was entertaining, but yeah.
Were Stone Cold and Rock mortal enemies?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they met in WrestleMania like 3 different times.
And who had the upper hand there?
Stone Cold won the first 2. The final match was The Rock.
Okay.
Yeah. It was basically both of their retirement matches. Like they were no longer full time after that.
Gotcha.
So it was kind of the final blow off of that era. So that's the top 10 wrestlers.
Yeah.
Wrestling's always fun.
Hey, Speaking of wrestling,
we're gonna have to somehow watch this back and come up with the top 10 list of
the four of us.
everyone's.
Yeah.
Like Macho Man and Ric Flair, and we'll see who else.
We have a baldy breakdown of some wrestling.
Oh, do we?
Oh yeah, you guys got to see this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What was he doing?
in Japan. He went to a sumo match and he's breaking it down as he's watching.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
There's a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, really?
I-
I'd love to go to a
You
sumo
know what,
match.
in terms of what sumo wrestling is, I get it. Yeah, like
Yeah.
offensive line technique,
Yeah.
pushing people around,
Getting low,
I
getting
can see-
leverage,
I
getting
can
your
see
hands
Baldy
up.
breaking this down. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
This is great stuff.
Here we go. Grudge match right here. Asashuho,
Show
Asakyoto.
this.
4-point stance. Watch him come off the line of scrimmage. This is trench warfare right here at its best.
I love the whispering.
Yes, it's like a golf match.
Sumo. Oh, he got him on one leg. He had him on one leg. Oh, he's got a wardrobe malfunction. Get him out of the ring. Get him down or get him out of the ring.
Do they get each other down? I
Get him
thought
down.
out of the ring.
Get him down.
down, right?
Yeah. Quickly. Can you go? Baldy thinks you can get him down. I guess you can.
There he is.
That's our guy. Baldy's the best.
Baldy's doing 10K.
There he is. Leverage always wins.
That's outstanding.
I would love to go to a sumo match. I love like the obscure, like our friends at Bet365 had an invite a couple weeks ago to go to the U.S. Dart Championship up at MSG. I love the off the beaten path, like obscure sporting event.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I used to go to cricket matches in Australia.
Cricket I get.
Yeah. But like for us, I'm talking off the beaten path.
Yeah.
For a lot of the world, like I watched a men's field hockey game over there.
I mean, you don't watch
cornhole.
do you watch the cornhole championships?
That's a little much, but like, dude, the U.S. Dart Championship at the MSG was like electric. Like the
Yeah?
place goes wild.
I did see people going, like on Twitter, this is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently it's like amazing. Like the crowd gets real into it. Like I would go to a pro bowling match to
Yeah.
see like Pete Weber or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
you know, like I love that kind of like obscure off
Yeah.
the path. stuff.
Sammy from UK, Sammy from England. He's saying darts are amazing.
Yeah.
Darts in the UK are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a big sport there.
Yeah. So next year, Bet365, invite me again. I'll try and make it happen.
Before we get to the final, whatever of the show, 10, 12 minutes, we are way behind here because wrestling's fun. I'm not keeping it on the tracks, but this is the Anthony Gargano Show brought to you by our friends at Bet Parks. Let's throw it to our final commercial break. Fiji can tell you about Parks.
All right. Parks Casino, where cool summer vibes await you. They are our casino of choice because they have it all. Action, excitement, headline entertainment, and great restaurants. Plus, all summer long, swing by Bet Parks Sportsbook for every home game this baseball season and enjoy the ultimate fan experience. Because check this out. They got $1 hot dogs and $3 Miller Lights and wall-to-wall action on their giant screens. That's right, $1 hot dogs. Can't beat it. $3 Miller Lights every home game. Plus, check it out for concerts, comedy, and more at the state-of-the-art Excite Center. Collection of award-winning restaurants. You got the Parks Grill Steakhouse, Bamboo Noodle House, and the Liberty Bell Gastropub and Beer Garden. The best cover bands in the 360 Lounge every weekend. This Friday, Ear Candy takes the stage. Saturday night, Dirty Dance and Rock Band performs. Parks Casino. This is how you win Pennsylvania's #1 casino. ParksCasino.com for tickets to all these shows, and you must be 21. If you got a gambling problem, don't hesitate to call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You know what time it is now. 1-800-588-2300-EMPIRE. Today.
What a jingle.
I have been telling the PHLY Flyers listeners for well over a year now, there are no other options when it comes... That's right. When it comes to your new flooring, you have to go with Empire today. You know the big box store experience. You go in there, you look for someone to talk to. If you can even find them, you quickly realize, I know way more about this project than they do. You end up hauling everything out to the car yourself. You get halfway through it and, I don't know what I'm doing. I got to hire a contractor. That's never the case at Empire Today because Empire Today has the flooring experts who live and breathe flooring, and they're with you every step of the way. And they can do something no big box store can do. It's bring the showroom right to your home so you can pick the right flooring and the right colors for your space in your space. See how it all looks with your furniture in your house up against the colors. And guess what? They'll do the precise measurements for you. They take all that and they'll have all your questions answered so there are never any surprises. And with Empire Today, you get that clear upfront and all-inclusive pricing. Plus, schedule installation as soon as the next day because you want your house looking right now, not a month from now. So schedule a free in-home estimate today because some things are just better at home. And PHLY listeners, listen up because you can receive a $350 discount when you use promo code PHLY. You heard that right. $350 off with discount code PHLY. Restrictions apply. Visit empiretoday.com/PHLY for full details. That brings us to the Nugs of the day, brought to you by Golden Nugget Jewelers. Check out goldennuggetjewelry.com. What kind of nugs you got for us today, VJ?
Dude, we covered this yesterday. Jimmy Graham. Do you know what he's up to?
I have no idea.
So yesterday we checked in. He was
jumping?
rowing across the Arctic Ocean.
What?
So we got an update today. Jimmy Graham rowed 584 miles. He's got a team of like 3 people.
Okay.
584 miles across the Arctic Ocean in 10 days. And guess what? That's a new world record.
Is it really?
It's him and 2 other people who are rowing in this boat. And it's like 24 hours. They only sleep like 90 minutes.
They
or
slept a
something.
maximum of 90 minutes for every 24 hours.
Yeah.
They did it in 10 days.
Yeah. I had to mute the video because of the music, but
Okay.
here, we'll play it.
This is... I feel like you need to be more bundled than this.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we had a video yesterday. His head was
much
exposed.
colder
Yeah.
than-
I mean, I guess you're working
Well,
so
your
hard.
core is heating up while you're doing it. So that's good.
Yeah.
If you layer correctly.
Yeah, that's got to be a. That's wild. 500 and how many miles? 90?
84.
84.
But like, what if you tip? You know, like
That's it.
It's probably it's you probably get so cold that you gotta like
Yeah,
get out of there.
Got to be a goner.
you're goner. Yeah.
Damn, Jimmy Graham. I wonder what brought that on.
So Jimmy
Lots of
Graham
money
will be
for it.
he'll be 39 in November, and like so in athlete terms, it's like, oh, he's 100.
Right.
Like, yeah, he's in the first half of his life still.
Yeah.
You know, but I can't imagine like dedicating my life to being, you know, like at the time, one of the premier players in the NFL for a period.
Yeah.
And being like, I got to do something else.
Yeah.
Like, but I
That's,
guess
that's just sitting around smoking a little bit, being like, what can we do?
I guess that's like what
join a
makes like he
country
was
club.
motivated. He's just one of those motivated
Yeah.
people. I guess I have no idea what that's like.
They're one of those annoying try-hard
What
types.
brought that up? Like,
Yeah.
Of all the things you could have tried,
Right.
That's
I'm
a
gonna row
high
the
thought.
Arctic.
Flipping
Probably
through
like
the
doing
Guinness
your
Book of
buddies.
World Records. Which one of these can we tackle?
You're sitting there with your
Here you
buddies.
go.
Like,
This
whoa.
one's great.
I just like we could make the world's biggest pizza bubble.
Yeah, that's right.
Or we can row the Arctic. I think
Yeah.
these are our 2 options here. It's like let's
records
row.
are up for grabs.
Let's row some stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's row.
do some crew, I guess.
I could do so many
Did
more
he like
things.
row or anything in college? Is that like
he was a basketball player too, wasn't
Yeah, I thought he was a baseball player.
he? Yeah.
I have no. That's yeah. So,
So how long has it been since the Sabres have been in the playoffs?
2011 when they lost to the Flyers in 7 in the first
All
round.
right,
So
14 years.
14 years.
Wow.
So there's a new commercial going around. There's medication for Sabre fans, and I think we might
Are
even
you
be
having trouble sitting
fans.
through an entire Buffalo Sabres game? Do you find yourself getting angry at the thought of Sabres hockey?
This definitely looks like
Are
AI.
you starting to forget what the playoffs even are? Introducing
everyone's
Drought
shiny.
Tiva, the first
Playoff
medication
hope.
designed for lifelong Buffalo Sabres fans. Drought Tiva works by blocking the brain's hope receptors, helping you avoid crushing disappointment all season long.
Side effects include exhaustion, flashbacks to 2011, dry eyes, irrational confidence after a 3-game win streak, insomnia, nightmares of former players lifting the cup, palm tree-itis, and more. Talk to your doctor if you start to have hope this might be their year.
Drought Tiva, because hope can hurt.
That's tremendous.
That's good.
That's so
Can we get one of those made for the Cowboys?
There's got to be for the Sixers. That Anthony needs it. Take
The
one of these
Eastern
if you start
Conference
to have
Finals.
hope that the
Yeah.
players are coming this year.
That's it. Like we always have the you know, Richards and Carter and Patrick Sharp, and it's
Yeah.
like they've had it so many times with their premier players recently that it's so freaking funny. Like not only can't they make the playoffs, but all these guys are really good. Like they're all playing for Stanley Cup championships.
crazy.
Like it's almost a shame if I didn't think it was so fun. I have no sympathy for anyone being a
Dominic
Flyers fan.
Hasek was a pain in my side as a kid. So like,
yeah,
screw that.
A sports town that just can't get it together for some reason.
It really is a shame. Like they only
like,
have
great
the
fan
two
bases.
sports, and it's the worst like of anything. Like we lose. We lost 4 straight Super Bowls and then nothing for 20 years.
You have like a top 3 quarterback in the league.
Yes,
probably.
like, can't beat this one team.
Yeah, just can't get past the Chiefs.
And now it's the Sabres are just half the league makes the playoffs. Bad teams make it. Oh, the Flyers were in it till the last day a year ago, and they stunk. And it's like, yeah, we've had a whole bunch of top picks. We've all these guys. 14 years, and like not a ton of hope in sight.
I went to Buffalo for a college recruiting trip, and I left it and went.
I spent some time there.
I don't think I'm going to school up here.
Yeah.
That's cold.
It's very just dreary looking.
Yeah, it's just gray.
Yeah, totally.
And the college felt like a high school, and it was just.
I got as far as Hofstra in Syracuse, and was like, I don't think. I don't need to go any further than this. I'm not doing it.
Lane Johnson's been working out.
It's insane.
What a freak!
Just happens to be walking around with 705-pound shoulders,
making it look easy. Like this is what I look like getting out of bed in the morning. That's how I walk to the bathroom. Just ow.
Without the weights.
Without the weights. It's like my normal walk, and he's doing it with it. When he's on
hardwood floor. Yeah. He is going. Like, is he gonna go 100 yards? Like, where is he taking this?
How far did he go?
Yeah, like I think like, okay, so you do the squat and that's it. Like, nah, and then he took it for a walk. Like that's as far as I walk my dog.
They said he's in Haddonfield right now.
Yeah. Insane.
This team is
best Eagle ever.
Is he?
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, 2-time champ, going to the Hall of Fame.
Reggie's probably a better
steroids against him, which they don't in football.
Yeah, Reggie was probably the best individual player, but he left and won elsewhere. Lane, record with and without him, 2 titles, doesn't give up sacks ever.
Yeah,
I think he's the best Eagle ever.
He gets blamed for a sack, and you're like, it's the first one in 5 years, and probably not. If you actually watch, no.
Yeah,
and also it's the only one since COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's the best ever.
He's hard to argue against.
I can't think of an immediate.
No.
2 rings.
Yeah. There's only so many 2-time champs.
Kelsey's going to be in the running.
Kelsey's got 1 ring.
True.
Conversation over.
Yeah.
Mr. Eagle.
You know who doesn't have a ring? Great transition. Kyle Shanahan. And some Rams group put this up on Twitter. The difference between McVay, who's won a Super Bowl over the years from when he started coaching, and Kyle Shanahan, who's still chasing the Super Bowl, and how he's aged.
Oh, wow.
He's aging like a president.
He is like a president. Their hair goes gray.
McVay looks better. Like, this could also, it's the difference between LA Sun and the rain of San Francisco.
Damn, Kyle Shanahan.
He looks bad. Yeah. Like, he looks legitimately.
Look at the bags under his eyes.
He looks as if he has suffered tragedy.
Yeah. That's like 2 presidential terms right there.
Yes, dude. Yes.
No, this is that's the Obama aging.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yes.
100%.
And McVay is just like, I'm a little tanner. Yeah. He looks better somehow.
Yes, McVay does look
better. That is awesome. All right. Do we have any more, or should we wrap it up here?
Go to overtime and do it back in the day.
All right. Yeah. Let's throw it to overtime. Check out allphly.com if you want to keep watching the show. And let's check out a back in the day from VG.
You have it? No?
Yeah.
Okay,
One second.
We'll go back to 1964 Shea Stadium. We got to go back to the last Philly All-Star, the MVP at the All-Star game.
Was this bowl or something?
No, 1964?
64, okay, yeah.
With the seventh selection of the draft, the Flyers are proud to select from St. Petersburg
Johnny
PHL Matt Fay.
Johnny Carlson picture.
But yeah, that's one of the cool things I thought. And this is Meach getting drafted.
I like a Meach Cop draft.
So that's one of the big storylines as we entered this
I
draft.
think one of the reasons I was kind of down on All-Star games, it feels like we've never had moments. Like a Philly just never, they're there.
Home run derby.
But yeah, we've won some derbies.
Yeah.
But this one was, Schwarber did something. And
Yeah.
that's why I think I really enjoyed
like
this.
heroic
Yes,
fashion.
like won
mythical
the MVP.
Paul
Yes.
Bunyan. Yes.
3 swings, 3 home runs.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, that was fun. All right. That is all the time we have for you on the Anthony Gargano Show today, brought to you by our friends at Bet Parks. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for hanging out. If you haven't already, hit the like button. I don't demand enough likes out of you people when I do the morning shows, but I'm going to start doing it. You owe us likes. This is free. Follow all of the socials. We're on Twitter. We're on Blue Sky. We're on, I'm told, Facebook, Instagram. Check it all out and follow the podcast wherever you get those. That's it. I'm Bill Matz. That's Jamie Lynch. That's VG. Till tomorrow, be excellent to each other.
We all silly like the mayor.